Yeah, I love that intro. Only you should
What?
show my face, right? Because
And
I'm part of the arena today.
yeah, and we are guys live. It's another exciting live. I have a new co-host today. Ari, how's it going? Thanks
It's
for
going
helping me out today.
well. Yeah, Yuri, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. Just excited to see Dan versus Ashley. Dan said a lot of nasty things. How it's gonna go? How he's gonna win today? So I'm ready to see how it will go. And Ashley is looking for her first win. She's saying it was just a coincidence that she lost. She's here to kick some butts and get her first win on the arena and take $1,000 to her account. So, and what about you, Ari?
Doing awesome. I'm doing really well. It's a beautiful day here. I'm ready to go. I'm excited to see how these guys compete. And I was looking through some stuff earlier. It seems like we got some good leads here, and we'll see what we can do with them.
Awesome. And if you guys watching us first time, we're gonna let Dan and Ashley introduce themselves. Dan, do you want to tell us in 30 seconds who you are, what you do, and why you will win today?
My name's Dan Rochon, and I've been a real estate agent since 2007. I've been a property investor since about 2000 or so. And today I help salespeople, entrepreneurs, and small business owners to have consistent, predictable income with my consistent, predictable income community. And Ashley, I heard you last week when Yuri said I was going to outperform you. I'm saying that politely. And you know what Ashley's response to that? It was a one-word response. Does anybody know what that was?
I don't even know what that was.
Put it in the chat.
It was, I wrote it down here. I wrote it down. I put in quotation marks. It was whatever.
That sounds like something I would say.
You did say it.
Okay. Yeah. Hey everyone, I'm Ashley. A lot of you have seen me live here. I have come to do the arena, and I don't know, whatever if I win, I guess. But I'm gonna try my hardest and see what we can do. Let's go.
Let's freaking go. So
Nice.
guys,
Do this.
the rules are simple. As you guys know, we're looking for 2 legit conversations with the sellers from the leads that are picked on iSpeedToLead. And AI is going to score them. There are over 50 different metrics that give us the full score. And the biggest score wins. And the winner is going to receive $1,000 to his bank account.
Sounds like a pretty darn good prize.
You
Hey.
can get another leads and close another deal. And
Yuri.
again, go ahead.
Why? So is this something new you're doing? So I noticed some leads that I bought, and then under the company it says AG Creative Real Estate, Ashley Gagne, and then it has my email, but it's like under my CRM, and it's only on my most, like, the 2 leads I just bought, but I bought more before that, and it's not there. So
I understand. What was the issue again?
here, can I share my screen real quick and just
Yeah,
show
go
you?
ahead.
Because it's a little odd. Hold on. I've never seen it before. Well, I don't know how to blur out anything. So hold on. I'll show you on my phone because it's super weird. I've never seen this before. Maybe somebody watching knows what this is. Okay, right here. Can you see that?
Yeah, because maybe you created a company or something.
But it's only under 2 leads. Look in the CRM, Ari. Do you see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
Is that your excuse to lose today?
I was gonna say
Yeah.
those
I wasn't going to say it. I was waiting for the host to say it.
I'm just wondering what it is, you guys. Jeez.
I was just wondering.
You know what I
You don't
did
see
see,
this
Yuri?
abuse, you guys. All these guys picking on me.
We're
I'm
not.
just gonna have to really win now and show them what's up.
We are just trying to create a competitive advantage for Dan since you've been on live so many times.
I know. I feel like I'm at a disadvantage here. I mean, Ashley is like an old pro at this, and I'm literally just like figuring it out.
Oh, you got this.
Thank you for your Thank you for your confidence.
I wish you the best of luck, Dan.
Thank you.
Or as Yuri will say it, Din.
Din to you as well, Ashley.
I go, who's my competition tomorrow again? He goes, Den. I was like, Den? Like D-E-N? He's like, no, D-A-N. And I'm like, Dan? He's like, yeah, Den. I'm just messing with you, Yuri.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's trying to dish it back, but I say let's get making some calls.
All righty.
Let's do it.
All right.
And
Enough of this banter.
I was gonna say, yeah, let's get on the field and actually play this game. Let's see how we can do.
Sounds good. You want me to go first?
Sure.
All righty.
Cool. So guys, while Ashley's looking for someone to call, if you've not been on here, basically Ashley's she's got some leads that she was able to pick out a little earlier, and then we'll pick out some more live. But some of these times these sellers won't pick up, and that's okay. That's just part of the game, right? So sometimes you go through these stints where like no one's picking up and you got to leave messages and send texts. We just keep going. And a lot of these times, like Ashley, last time when I was on live, some guy hung up on me and I was super upset because it was going well. And then he called me back like 2 hours after the live ended and was like, I was going through a dead zone. I'm so sorry. Do you have time to talk? So that happens all the time.
All right. So just so you guys know, if anybody hangs up on me, it's a dead zone, and that does not affect my AI score. Just
there you go.
No, and we are looking for two legit convos. So let's keep rolling. And we go one by one. We just let Ashley. You dialing?
I think she is. Yep.
Yeah.
You're muted. And just
Yeah, you're on mute. Ashley.
Hey, Eddie.
Yes. Who's this?
My name's Ashley. The reason for my call today is I actually heard you're interested in selling your property on Seaside Ave. Is that accurate?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Well, that's good because I'm actually buying in that area. So I would love to chat with you about it and get a better idea of what's going on with the property.
Okay.
All righty. So yeah, just tell me what's going on with it. I see that it is a multifamily. Is it currently fully rented out?
Yeah, month-to-month basis. Side
Perfect.
by side.
Love that.
It was built in '82. The foundation is brick, block. It's pretty nice.
Okay, perfect. How long have you owned it?
Since '99.
You said since '99?
Uh-huh.
Nice. Okay, so you've owned it for quite a while. So why you selling after so long?
I live in Virginia.
You don't necessarily have to sell because you live in Virginia, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So that's the reason, mostly because I don't want to drive up there once in a while.
No, I do understand that.
Property that I have. So yeah.
Okay. How long of a drive is it for you?
5 hours.
5 hours? Yeah, I can see that could be quite the drive every once in a while. All right. Great. I'm just looking at it right now. You said they're both rented. Do you mind sharing with me what you get for rents over there?
I have 27 and 25.
27 and 25. Are they identical units?
Yes.
Okay. So is there a reason why you're getting more on one than the other?
They've been there they've been there most. The guy's been there for 10 years, and the other one been there for 13. So when I do increments, I use increments to match them.
Okay. All right. And I'm sorry if you said it, but did you say how long your tenants have been there? I know they're on a month-to-month basis, but how long have they actually been renting from you?
One of them is 13, and the other one is about 10 plus or minus. So it's
13 years and then 10 years?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're a good landlord, I bet.
Yeah, I mean the house is well taken care of, so it's just
Yeah, so pretty easy. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's good to know. So I guess why I'm confused, right? So it's pretty easy for you. I mean, you got great tenants, they've been there for a while. You want to sell because it's about 5 hours away, 5 hours drive. Do you have another investment you're trying to get into?
Yeah, I'm buying here in DC. I do the same thing you guys do.
Gotcha. Okay, so you get it. All right.
Yeah, I do the same thing you guys did in the DC area, Northern Virginia, Quantico. I like mostly bases.
Okay.
No issue with right on it.
Okay. Perfect.
Mhm.
All right. Well, I guess the big question then, drum roll, please. How much you want for it?
Between 850 and 9.
Okay. 859.
There's a few things that I mean, the roof is new, siding is new, air conditioning, the front unit is new. I mean, it's about 5 years, basically new. Heating systems expenses, so I changed both heating systems.
Mm-hmm.
The basement is finished. I might do the driveway this year in the summer. This 26, I might do the driveway again. Basically, take the coat and put a new driveway in there.
Okay. All right. So you might.
Depreciation is over, so that's another thing. I mean, there's more depreciation of the house.
Yeah. Okay. So what, with it being pretty close to, market price, what's the reason why you don't want to list with an agent?
Oh, somebody called me. I think
Oh.
somebody, you guys, your scouts called me.
Okay. So someone
Yeah,
just
my
called and
agent
asked if
called me,
you,
yeah.
yeah. Okay. That makes sense. So I mean, if you don't, because I mean, if I was going to offer you cash, since you get the name of the game, you know that I can't come in at that. But I am a different type of investor. I do creative deals all the time, so I could probably make your price work as long as the numbers make sense and I can still cash flow consistently monthly on it. So I don't know if you're open to a creative offer.
What's the creative offer?
So a creative offer would be, so let me ask you this first. I'm going to get a little nosy. You can tell me to back off if you want. Do you have, I mean, I see on this end, lately I don't trust it because it hasn't been giving me like the most accurate information. It shows that you have 2 open loans, estimated balance of 252 on that. Would you say that's accurate?
No.
No. Okay.
I transfer one of the equity loans down here to the to another property here. That's really out of date.
Okay. Yeah. See, that's why I didn't want to say it. The past like 4 people I've talked to, they were like, yeah, no, that's definitely wrong. Okay. So do you still have an open loan on the property or is it paid off?
No, I have about 150 grand.
Okay. All right. Well, so the reason why I'm asking is because we can take over loans subject to, or we could do, seller finance, um, where I can come in with a down payment and then just pay you monthly. You don't have any more responsibility of the property at all. It would then become my responsibility. You get an interest rate on it, so it's basically you're the banks. You're getting the interest rate this time, not having to pay somebody else the interest rate. So that would be an option for me to have if I was gonna pay market price,
Okay.
Or we do have agents on our team and I can get it listed for you. So it would really just depend on what you're looking for. Another plus side to doing a seller finance transaction would be, that's going to mitigate your taxes. So
What will happen if you guys chapter 11 on me?
I'm sorry, what was that?
What will happen if you guys chapter 11 on me?
Chapter 11 on you. I'm assuming that's a bankruptcy.
Yep.
Okay.
So then I lose the house and I don't get payment. And insurance doesn't pay. So that's out of the picture.
So the cool thing about what I like how I structure my deals is I put a lot of you know protection for not just myself but for you as well. So that could be a clause, right? We could add that I wouldn't be able to do something like that for you. I've never been asked that question, so that's super interesting. Most people usually ask, well, what if you stop paying? And just as we just met just 7 minutes ago, so I can be like, trust me, you're like, okay, I don't know you, but this is my life, this is my love, this is my career. I don't want to screw this up. I only want to create a good name for myself. So that's not how I do business. So in all, if there was a payment missed, or you'd be able to foreclose on me right away. So I do put that in place. I do also have a lot of testimonials. I've done these deals before, so I'm also part of a large trusted community. I could tell you more about that. So I mean, this isn't something we'd have to sign off on right now. I'm just trying to put the options in front of you to see if this might be something that you might be interested in.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't like that because again, I don't have the lawyers and everything that backs the bank. If you chapter 11, then I'm basically no more payments or anything else. I like the cash in front. So a
Mhm.
big round check coming in front would be nice so I can reinvest it. I mean, going monthly to month, it's not a good deal. So, and also I want to move it here so I can do the same thing you're doing, just in the Northern Virginia. So that's not an option. I would like to talk to you about a cash transaction. Every transaction is cash, right? So
It's upstairs.
30 days
It's
close.
in the truck.
You can get a loan or let me know.
Okay. Well, would you be interested in listing with us, or do you want to? Because I do have
I don't
agents on the
like,
team.
The main reason I want to do it with you guys direct is because I don't want to pay 6%. I already have to pay 1% to the city, 6% to the realtors. I can get a realtor right now with the new laws for 3% at 1.5 if I do it. So if you guys want to come down to like 1-2% to beat the other ones, I'd be happy to do it. If not, people really
Right.
stand for it.
No, that's fair. That's absolutely fair.
Even myself, I'm a realtor in Connecticut, so I can list it myself.
Well, there you go. Yeah, I mean, I would do that all day. Well,
I just don't want to show the house up there. I don't want to drive every time I have a listing. So, yeah,
I'm-
right now the market is overflowing with realtors. So,
yeah.
if you come down to 3%, we can start talking about that.
Okay. So I mean, I'm trying to think
The
because
house is right in 95 by the water. Like this.
yeah, no, it's a great property. It really is. I'm definitely interested. I just, as an investor, coming in and paying market price, it's typically not something I do because I do tend, well, most of my deals, I'd say about 95% of them that I do, we stay out of the banks. So,
Now, the advantage of this property is on the city line. This is what I bought this property about 20 plus years ago. You can build an additional house in the back. You probably can build a house, develop it because there's enough room. You can see it in the satellite dish and the satellite images. You probably can build a third unit and then make it condos. You get a lawyer, you making condomize or separate deeds on it. Just like the one right side of the houses is exactly the same as mine. And then you divide it and sell it for double the price. So if you invest 900, you probably can get 600 for each of the units. You were making $1.2 million on the transaction. I just wanted to, because I want to go to Connecticut and do this whole thing.
so
But if you see the right side, if you do the house, you see the right side. It's a different project. For one of my ex-partners, he did that one. He built 4 units in the road, and the city approved it, and it worked.
okay.
I
That's
just don't want to do it
interesting.
because.
That's really interesting. So what about, would you be open to something like this, like partnering up if I could get something like that to the finish line?
I don't want to drive up there. I want to.
Well, no, you wouldn't even have to. That's the beauty of it. I would take care of everything. You would get what you're asking for it, and if what you're saying is accurate, there's enough meat on the bone for me to make something.
No, not me. I don't want to be in the middle of like 20 things at the same time. I'm already doing my deals on here, so I don't want to be part of that. I mean, I just want to get rid of it as is, and let somebody else do the investments on it. That's the reason I bought it back in '99 to do that.
Okay.
But again, everything is pushing me away from Connecticut instead of bringing me back. So it's time for me to move south. I mean, South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia side. The further south I can go is the better for me. I don't want to be in the northeast anymore.
Yeah. Well, I do have.
Anyway.
Yeah, for sure. No, and houses are a lot cheaper than in New England.
Yeah. Columbia, South Carolina, or Charlotte, Charlestown. Those are big cities that are growing really fast.
Yeah.
Young people are coming down. So that's why I need the cash so I can finish investment down here.
Yeah. Well, I do have a good friend that's a broker in the area, but we call him a unicorn because he's an investor as well. So I mean, I'd love to run your opportunity by him and just see if maybe me and him can get our creative brains together to maybe think of something and present you with something, because it doesn't seem to be, to me, and you can tell me if I'm wrong, that you absolutely hate the idea of something creative. You just have a few objections that, you're worried about, which I don't blame you. And if I could find out more info on that, maybe you'd be open to hearing something a little bit more set in stone that would work. But yeah, if you're open to me giving you a call back later, I would love to just run this by my friend who works actively in the area as a broker and a investor. So I think he would have some really good ideas, and then I could give you a call back later and see if I came up with anything.
Sure. Do remember that I haven't been in Connecticut for 10 plus years, so
Mhm.
city lines might have changed. So make sure you investigate that a little further.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, you might be able to pull another house in the front. I don't know. It's enough room for another house in the front, or you might not have another house at all. But
Right.
just go to the city lines, and make sure that it's still active.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
again, I bought it in '99, and that was the idea. It was permitted at that point. I don't know if anything changed in Connecticut. I haven't been there in 2 years, 3 years now. But yeah.
I do have one more question. So, I mean, I know you said what you wanted for the property. Would you be open to a cash offer? I mean, a cash offer is going to be significantly lower, but if it was something I could get done fast in 30 days or sooner, would it be something you may consider?
Every offer is cash because they cash no matter what. So there's no point on more cash, right?
Mm,
So I'm not in a hurry because I'm making what, 5 little grand on it.
yeah,
The only thing that I'm losing is depreciation at the end of the year when I do my taxes. That's when I'm getting killed.
right.
But again, I can buy a new furnace and it's expensive and get it down. So probably not. Cash offers are with the bank, without the bank. If I sign the deed, I get my money.
Hmm. Okay.
So no matter what. Yeah, that's the way it works.
Yeah, I'm just making sure, timing, like it's not something you want to have done really quickly, or, you don't care if you wait till next year, you know?
No, if I put it in the market right now, if I list it at 3%, like I told you, probably get an offer within the week or so. Already happened to me once, so
Mhm.
I can give you that much on it. But
Okay.
I am selling a different property if you want to talk about that
I
one.
would absolutely love to talk about that one. Just wanted to
Yes.
let you know I just wanted to ask you real quick. So you said 2,700 on one, 2,500 on the other one,
Yep.
correct? I just,
That's
because I
low.
took notes and I just wanted to make sure that I had everything correctly before I went over it with my friend.
That's low. I mean, the rentals in Stanford are going about 32, between 29 and 32.
Okay.
So, hey,
Perfect.
listen, but I do have another property. You probably want to talk to my brother about it.
Okay.
We inherited this property, 680 Long Ridge. Stanford.
Okay. Let me pull that up real quick. So this is your brother's property?
No, my dad passed away.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
So this property is even better for you.
Okay.
We're
like
trying to
that.
get rid of it as soon as possible.
Okay.
So this is located right in front of the high school. It's about a little over half an acre, I don't know really this. But again, we bought this one with the purpose of my dad building houses for ourselves, for the kids, right in front of it. So this is actually the city, you can build wholesale condos in there, right in front of the house, or make the house part of your condos. The garage, they got 2-car garage. You can fit 4 cars in those garages.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and completely left cars in there. So the house is huge, and you just gonna put just seal some of the doors. I mean, you get a good contractor, seal the doors, you can have automatically two houses approved. Now, the backyard where the West Hill High School is, you can level that out and put another set of houses. So in the front, the same thing. You can put another. I know the guy in the front about 10, 20 years ago, he wanted 600 for that house.
Mhm.
And I guess if you approach him, you probably can get that house and you probably can get the entire block and put a set of condos in there, which is permitted by the city. It has already been, yeah, my brother just checked that. So that house is going to go for sale most likely by December, January, as soon as the lawyers get it back to us.
Okay.
It's a great opportunity for investments.
No, it definitely sounds like it. Does he have a price that he's seeking?
That comes down to the lawyers because it was a will, and they have to. The trustee needs to give it to us. So she's gonna price it. I don't know what. You might want to talk to her as soon as it gets listed. But
Okay.
again, we don't want to. We were just gonna get rid of it. This is the house that if you give me a check, I'm just get rid of it.
Okay.
Sign it and get rid of it because it's an inheritance.
Okay. Do you happen to have pictures of the property?
Oh, there's no pictures of mine.
I don't see any. But I'm on Zillow. Let me check and see if there's any on any of the other sites.
I can ask him to upload those pictures and yeah.
Okay.
Because yeah, he just passed away about a month and a half ago.
Oh man,
So
that's
still in the
tough.
process.
Yeah.
It is. It is. We haven't even emptied out the house because so it's just sitting there right now. As soon as the lawyer opens the trust, we can figure it out and come down with a price.
Okay. All
But
right.
this one is a great investment. If you do your research, if you go to the city of Stanford, do the research, you will see our plan was to put 3 houses in the front for each of the kids, and my dad will have the house in the back.
Okay.
With a good architect, with a good design, you probably can put about 10 houses in there.
Yeah, I mean, the picture I'm looking at, it doesn't really, let me see if actually I scroll down and if it does like lot lines or something, because it's really just showing me a bird's eye view of the school and some trees, and that's literally all I see.
Yeah.
So I'm not really seeing too much, but
Mhm.
I mean, if I could, I know you said that I'd have to talk to the lawyer about a price, but if I could put an offer together and get that over to you, would that be something you would see if would work?
Yes, I can present it to my brother and sister, and it will be yes.
Okay.
And yeah, but not now yet.
That's
You know,
yeah, no, that's yeah, it's
do your
very new.
research.
Yes. No, I understand. I would just stay in contact with you anyway. And just to let you know, we also do clean out. So if you went in and you cleaned up what you didn't, you could leave what you didn't want. You wouldn't have to get it like spick and span for us to buy it. So hopefully that would take a little bit off your plate.
Yeah, this house is going to be as is.
Yeah.
The cleanup, we haven't decided yet if we're going to go up and clean it up or not.
Okay.
So yeah, we're still waiting. Everybody's still just in the waiting period.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, yeah, I mean, it just, this just happened too. It hasn't been a long time. So,
yeah, this one is a great opportunity. This is better than the Seaside Avenue.
okay.
I mean, both good, but this one is the one there's not much to think about it because, decisions are fast in this one.
Yeah.
Because of the situation.
Has it already gone through probate?
Just went in this week.
Okay.
So it takes 4 to 3 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks to get it to probate.
Okay.
So, yeah, the only downside of this one is Long Ridge Road is a really fast, is a highway, or parkway, I don't know what they call it.
Mhm.
So that's the only downside. For businesses, it's great because you got GE, you got Nestle Waters, Xerox used to be there. I don't know who owns Xerox, but all the corporate are there and on Long Ridge Road.
Mhm.
So if you do decide, I mean, this condo for a couple will be great if you can build some kind of houses there.
Yeah. No, of course. No, I really thank you for bringing this opportunity to me. I mean,
And there's the Mary Pot Way and 95 is across Stanford. Yeah, so I do have someone else interested in that property. I don't know what the offer is, but this one has some kind of tractor trailer situation. He loves that property because he owns a bunch of trailers,
Mhm.
and he just can go and park there. I mean, it's long enough. The drive is long enough to turn one of these around. That's what my brother told me. You come up with a good offer. Do your research to see what the city wants. I mean, as a developer, you probably might like it. See what the city wants to do with that, and you're welcome to place an offer, and I will bring it up to my brother and sister or to the lawyer. I don't know how this works.
Yeah. Let me just get a if you could get the pictures to me whenever. Like I said, there's no hurry. This is my personal cell phone number, by the way. So you can text me on this number.
Okay.
And if I can just get an idea of the, condition of the property, I could definitely put an offer together for you, and see if it's something you may even be interested in. Would you care if I sent my partner by just to look on the outskirts of it, like walk the outside of the property?
There's a lady who's living there. So if she walks by, she doesn't knock at the door because, it's in-laws downstairs too. My parents really thought about everything. So there's an in-laws apartment completely separate downstairs. So just,
Dan, you
can
want me to ask
park
him about buyers in Nova?
and just walk through, and it should be no issues. They know we're gonna start moving people, like realtors are gonna start looking at the property, so they know. And my
Okay.
sister's not there this weekend, so she'll be fine to go if you guys decided to go today.
Okay.
Just identify yourself as a realtor. That's all.
Okay. Okay, let me do this. So I'm gonna give you, is it okay to just give you a call a little bit later and just, or even shoot you a text? Because I'm still interested in the other property too. I'm interested in both of them, honestly. But I'd like to try to see if I can come up with something for the first one we talked about. What was that?
Seaside Avenue.
Yes, yeah. So I just didn't know if in a couple hours was a good time to give you a call back, because I'll have time to actually call my realtor broker friend who does deals in that area. So he might, like I said, he might be able to come up with something or an idea, and even, tell me, well, actually you're a real estate agent in Connecticut too. So you could pull a whole report and find out how long properties are typically sitting on market for.
That will be something I haven't done in a while. I don't even know if my license is still valid up there. So I said, I mean, it's pretty simple to pass, but I will have to go downstairs and figure out the passwords and everything.
Mhm. That's okay. That's okay. I'll give him a call anyway. Yeah.
I will have to do it.
No worries.
The MLS, that's the one, right? MLS. I was thinking, I even forgot the name of the site. No, it will be better if you do it over there. You can take a second opinion, so you know that I'm impartial or whatever you guys.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. Just get another opinion and see if I can, come up with something, and then, we can connect again. Because like I said, I'd love to do business with you. I really would.
All right. Let me go ahead and let me go ahead and I gotta go now because I gotta take the kids to soccer. So
Okay.
let me know. I'll be looking at myself.
Perfect. I'm gonna text you my card as well so you can see who I am.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Okay. And yes, I did bring up the notes. You didn't hear me?
I'm just kidding. How do you think
I
you
was
did?
asking Dan what he meant. Like, I don't understand what you guys wanted me to ask him. And when I'm
So,
trying to read all of this over here and trying to like, I just can't.
So-
I'm gonna give him a call later anyways, Dan. So what were you asking?
Ask him
No.
if he's looking for deals in Northern Virginia.
Northern Virginia. Okay.
Yeah.
That's where he moved. Okay.
That's
Gotcha.
he lives like 2 miles from me.
I'll just give him I'll give you his information too. You know what I mean?
Give me his information and then
Yeah.
but ask him and then do a text introduction. I'll get you my cell phone number. I'll chop it in
Absolutely.
there.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
We can do that. No, I think this is great too. And this is what I want to tell the people that are watching. I was going to ask him if he had another property that he was interested in selling, because he seems very set in stone to get the highest price for this one. He's not actively looking for an agent. If you guys heard that, unless the agent wants to get 1%, which I don't know many agents that would really work for 1%. Agents do a lot of work. You got one right here. They do marketing and everything to try to get the property sold. So I was going to ask him anyways. Then he brings it up. This could be a pretty good deal. I don't know what the property looks like. Ari lives in the area. He did just message in our private chat that he could probably get his sister over there. His sister lives 3 minutes away. So like she could literally go there and just take some pictures. But yeah,
Put
I
Ari's
think that's
sister
a
to
really cool
work.
thing to even just ask your leads that
Absolutely.
you're talking to. Maybe they have another property they're interested in selling. But another thing, he's an active investor. He did say that in the beginning. He said, I do what you do. So I think that's great to have more relationships, creating just creating a relationship with another investor.
Let's introduce him to iSpeedToLead.
I will.
Yori says yes.
That was a good one. Ari, do you have any
You
feedback?
didn't hear me, by the way. I said before we talk about that, I just wrote down some notes and I wanted to go over them just to make sure they were correct.
As long as I see that. But Ari, could we do anything different?
Yeah, no, I thought that was a good call. I think getting to I like the second property more than the first, honestly.
You
First
do?
property, yeah. Here's the deal. The first property, he's really just interested in getting top dollar. He's got no motivation to sell it. Like there's just
Exactly.
nothing there. So basically it comes down to, hey, if you'll take a seller finance deal, then great. If not, maybe we can list it. If not that, anything else we can do to help. But the second property, he actually has motivation to sell. Like he's got no attachment to it. It's not in a pristine condition. It's just like, hey, I need to move beyond this. So that's I like that one. I think we should dig into that one more.
Yeah, I think we should too. My only concern, I mean, it's not really a concern, but I guess thought on that is, well, it's in probate. There is siblings. So they're all going to have to agree A, on a price, or B, on something creative.
Which makes me more excited. The bigger problems you solve, the more you get paid. So if the initial one, not many problems. The second one, lots of problems. Let's get them solved, and that, guys, that's how you get paid. So
yep, absolutely.
Cool. All right, let's get Dan on there.
Let's do it.
That's a good call.
Thanks.
Good call, Ashley. Let's have another good call, Daniel.
Let's do it, Daniel.
Thank you.
Let's go.
We agreed to the biblical names today.
Yep. So while Dan's finding a number to call and getting someone on the line, one of the things that I was going to say was the cool thing about doing this with other people, like having other people on the live, being either just involved in different communities or things like that. So like Ashley lives up in Maine, right? She's calling a lead in Connecticut. It's not very close to me. My sister lives right by it. So now she knows that she can get someone out there easily. And Dan, it sells where this guy buys. So like it wouldn't have been a good deal, but now you might have figured out 3 other ways to monetize it. And so I think that's one of the beauties of being part of communities, being involved in other active investors, like not being on your own little island.
All right, so I'm dialing away, and hopefully we get somebody on the phone here relatively soon.
Let's make sure
Actually got somebody on the phone really quick.
Let's make sure
that's part of the game. What was that?
Let's make sure to double dial.
Yes, sir.
I also like sending texts right after.
I normally do video text. I probably won't do them today because, well, I could do a video text. Why not?
It'll be cool to see.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
So for people,
this is my second dial for that first number, by the way.
Cool. Okay. And sometimes what happens is people just.
Hey, Mr. John. Hi. Hey, Mr. John. This is Dan Rochon. I'm a local property investor and a real estate broker. I was calling you about your property here on Portsmouth Boulevard. Yes. I got some information here that you're seeking to sell that, and I'm just curious. Are you looking to sell?
I'm
Maybe I have an offer. Can you tell me a little bit about the property?
Oh, it's a two. I thought you already knew. It's 2-bedroom, 1 bath. It's about 2,000 square feet. It has a converted attic with 2 more bedrooms in the attic. There's really 4 bedrooms, but the 2 bedrooms in the attic are small rooms, so that's like for children.
Okay.
So it's like 4-bedroom, 1 bath. It does have a separate den and living room, so it's got 2 separate living areas.
2 separate living areas?
Yeah, it's got a den with a fireplace and a wood stove. The den is paneled. It has a eat-in kitchen. Doesn't have a formal dining room. So it doesn't, but you don't need, hardly anybody uses those anyway. So.
Yeah, I hear you.
And it's hardwood floors, and it's 2 large bedrooms downstairs.
Gotcha. Okay. And so is the property vacant right now, or is it occupied, or?
No, it's occupied. You can't see it because he doesn't want to show it. It's hardwood floors. I put a new roof on it about 6 months ago. I did all the work underneath the house because it's an older house. I had to underneath the house. All the joists have been sisters with vapor barrier. Everything's been done under the house as well as and it has a separate utility room and a porch, covered porch with a screened-in porch in the back.
Covered porch with a screen-in porch in the back?
Yeah.
Okay. Now you did the roof 6 months ago. Are there other improvements that are needed?
Oh yeah, you need to remodel the inside of the house.
Uh-huh.
I haven't done the inside. Yeah, but the outside is aluminum siding, so you don't have to do anything there. I did the roof. I did underneath the house. Just if you have any electrical upgrade maybe, and interior remodeling. You know, the kitchen and the bath is really is what it needs.
Maggie, I can't talk right now, babes. Got it. So the kitchen and the bath is what's needed?
Yeah.
Okay. And now, how long is this? So this is a rental property?
Yeah.
Okay. How long has it been a rental property? Have you owned it for a long time, or?
I've had it for 25 years.
25 years. Okay.
24 years, something like that. Yeah.
And has it always been a rental, or did you live there once upon a time, or?
No, I never lived there.
Okay. What are you renting it for right now?
I know the guy, so I'm only charging him $1,100 a month.
$1,100 a month.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think the market rent is? You giving him a little bit of a break there, or?
I think it's at least 17. I think it would go for especially if it was remodeled, you get at least 17, 18 for it.
17, 18. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now, are you looking to get the highest profit for this, or are you looking to get the quickest sale?
The highest profit. I'm not interested in a quick sale. I can sell it. I can fix it up if I have to and sell it myself.
Gotcha.
So.
Okay. Well, I can help you in either way. So as I mentioned at the beginning of the call, I'm a property investor. Been doing this since 2000, and I've been a real estate broker since 2007. So I've got a large team that can definitely help you. If you're looking to get the highest value for this, the highest return, and the least amount of houses, we can definitely help you with that.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
what's your timing to sell? Anytime? Okay.
Yeah.
But you mentioned that the tenant's not so interested to let us take a look at it.
Yeah, he won't show it. He showed it, and I keep having people wanting to look at it. You don't want to show it anymore.
I got you. Have you had offers on it?
Yes, I have. Yeah.
What are the offers you've received?
I can't really remember exactly what they were. But over the last few years, I've received offers.
Yeah.
I can't. But usually a low volume. Everything has been pretty low from what I can remember. I mean, nothing like what I want for it. So.
Well, what do you want?
Everybody's got to make 30,000, 40,000 for it.
Yeah.
Profit. Everybody's looking for at least that much.
Yeah.
So I understand that. I don't know do you know what? I'm not sure exactly what the Zillow value is. I think it's around 315 or so.
Yeah, I think that's the ballpark for it. But again, it's that's Zillow doesn't know the condition of it, of course. But what would you want to sell it for?
Well, if you took off 30 or 40 right there, if you took off 40, that would be 275, and I won't sell it for less than that.
You won't sell it for less than 275?
No, because I can fix it up myself. I don't think I would sell it for less than that because I can fix it myself. If I put 20,000 into it and fix it up, then I can sell it for 300 or 310, something like that.
Yeah, 300, 310.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like the best route for you is to let me help you list and sell it. If I was to buy it as an investor, which I can have a check in your bank account a week from today, I think we'd be closer to, I wouldn't want to disrespect you with a lowball offer, right? I know that you've gotten lowball offers before, but as you know, I mean, we definitely have to make, we have to make a profit if we're investing.
Yeah.
I'd give you a ballpark of, somewhere in the range of, let's say it's just doing a little calculation here. So, yeah, somewhere in the range of like the low 200s.
Yeah, that's what I was figuring. Yeah.
But if you're looking to get, say like 315 for it, I could get that for you. It would take us maybe 30 to 60 days, somewhere in that ballpark. So it's not that inconvenient for you, and it may be worth it to get the maximum value for it. Would that be something that you'd be interested in?
Not right now. Actually, what I'm thinking about doing with it, it's on Portsmouth Boulevard. I'm thinking about getting its own commercial, and that's going to immediately improve the value of it. So I'm planning on getting its own commercial. Now, it may cost me some money there with lawyer fees or whatever, but
yeah,
it'll be worth it. Once it's its own commercial, it's worth more right away.
Have you ever done that before? Have you ever rezoned something?
No, I have never done that. So I don't know if you could help me in that regard.
I can help you in that regard, but I can be transparent with you. And I know the local housing authority very well. The odds of you getting it rezoned are pretty slim. And the expense to it and the length of doing it is something that would be a challenge. I mean, it can be done. Well, maybe it can be done. We don't know if it can be done or not. It just, if it doesn't appeal to the master planning and that type of thing, then the zoning board, they're not going to approve it. But ultimately, it gets back down to like, do you want to sell it for the most amount of money, or do you want to sell it quick? Because if you want to be able to sell this by the end of the year and cash out, with the maximum amount of money in your pocket, then that's, I can definitely help you with that if you're interested.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Can you send me an email or?
Yeah. What's your best email address?
JSIVEY7@gmail.com.
Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you a quick video about our services, how we'll be able to help you so that you can really understand why people choose me as their agent and how we're going to be able to market and get it sold. But if I can be, again, transparent with you, it's best to be able to probably get this done sooner rather than later, only because, there's so much turmoil in the economy right now, as you know. I mean, with the the government shutdown, the military. I mean, so you got a lot of uncertainty in the future, but we do know what we could sell it for today, and we could get it sold if you're interested in it. I wouldn't mind doing this. Do you live far from the property?
No, I'm not, but I'm passing by it.
Okay. Would you like to I'd love to be, and I know that, I want to be respectful of your tenant. And I know that you've had some people out there and that type of stuff, but if you're looking for a professional to really, truly help you with this and be able to guide you. And then if you are looking to rezone it, that type of thing, then, I could help you with that as well. So if you're interested, then, I wouldn't mind meeting with you face to face in the next week or so. Whenever you're passing by, we can arrange it. Would that be valuable to you?
Yeah, I'll see what we can. Send me your email, and if I have time, we'll meet. And I'm getting ready to go out of town here in a few weeks, and I'll be out of town for about 3 weeks. So I won't be back till December.
Okay. Do you want to meet before you go out of town or after?
Probably after.
Okay.
Yeah.
What time?
I'll get with you.
I got you. When are you coming back in December?
I'll get back on the 6th.
December 6th?
Yeah.
All right, hang tight. Let me just look at my calendar here. Hold on one second. Because we might as well, just since we're on the phone right now, so we don't lose track of each other, we might as well put it on the books now, even if it's tentative. And then that way we don't lose track of each other. You said you're going out of town for about 3 weeks or so?
Yeah, I'll be back on the 6th.
All right, cool. Where are you going?
New Mexico.
Oh, you got family there or just vacation or?
Yeah, family.
All right, is that where you're from or?
That's where my mother, I have family there. My mother's from New Mexico.
Okay. All right. It looks like the 6th is a Saturday, so you're probably going to be tired getting back, that type of stuff. Are you typically available like on a weekday?
Yeah, I can make time on the weekday.
All right. You got your calendar available with you?
No, I'm in the car right now. But
That's all right.
Go ahead and tell me, I'll remember what day you're.
I'll send you a calendar invitation. So what I'll do is Monday, the 8th of December, I'm going to put you down. I'm going to send you a text. I'm going to send you an email, and I'm going to send you a calendar invitation. So accept the calendar invitation, and then I'll see you at 1 o'clock on Monday, December 8th. But, obviously, because that's so far away from here, I'd love to be able to follow up with you before then. Maybe I can give you a call. So you're going to be leaving. What day are you leaving?
The 15th.
I'll give you a call on the 14th. All right. Does that work for you? That way we can stay connected. All right. All right. Check it out. I'll give you a call on the 14th. That's a Friday. I'll give you a call at 2 p.m. I'm going to send you a calendar invitation for that as well.
Okay. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Hey, it's my pleasure. I look forward to helping you. I'll talk to you on the 14th, and then I'll see you on the 8th.
All right. Talk to you later.
All right. Enjoy New Mexico.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Great call.
Thank you.
Very
right, so
cool.
since I'm here now, check this out. So this is what I'm going to do next, right? I think this will be valuable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to record a quick video. I know that's not a part of the call, right? But I think it would provide your audience with some value. His name was Mr. John, and this will take me just 30 seconds. Hey, Mr. John, it's Dan Rochon. I just want to say hello so you can put a name with a face. I look forward to helping you with your property here. I know that you are more focused on your vacation coming up, which is amazing. I hope that you spend some good time with your family. And I will give you a call on the 14th. I'm going to send you a calendar invitation and see you on the 8th of December and look forward to helping you. God bless you. I'll talk soon. Bye now. Okay. So then I'm going to send that text to him, and then I'll send him a video about how we'll help them and a calendar invitation, and I'll send him some information. Oh, shoot. I screwed up. I didn't get his home address to mail him some information. So that was a mistake on my part. But hey, AI doesn't know I did that, right? So don't use that against me.
Dan, no, that was an awesome call. You did a great job with that, especially pivoting when it was clear that he wasn't going to sell, as a cash offer. But also, I don't know, I meant to put it in the comments. The fact that you anchored with that number helps make whatever you're able to get him as like an agent seem so much better. Yeah. So a lot of people will shy away from giving that number because they're like, oh, I'm going to insult him. I'm going to insult him. He's going to hate me. He'll run away. No, they're getting constant calls that have that ballpark, because realistically, most investors are around the same price.
And I gave it in a general way as well, because I and I said right before I did that, I said, I don't want to insult you, but it would be around the low 200s. Right. Yep. So that I gave myself enough wiggle room that, that it's like vague enough, but also specific enough that I can reflect back on that when I meet with him, say, hey, the investor's going to come. And now I'm going to basically bash investors when I meet with them. Right. You sell this to a cash investor, they're going to pay freaking $200,000 for it. Yep. Right. Me, I'm going to get you $315 for it. And, and that will be, seem appealing to him.
Yeah, exactly. It puts that number in their head. And then to your point, always use that range, because you don't want to lock someone in and then think like, oh, you said 250. And you're like, oh, well, now that I actually went a little bit deeper, it's actually 240. And now you're the bad guy. So if you give that, low, medium, high. The other thing that I like to do sometimes is be like, I know I know my number is not going to start with a 3. It's going to start with a 2.
Oh yeah, I like that.
And
Hello,
yep, exactly. Yeah. Yes. Exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Thank you
nice
for your
work.
feedback.
Guys, if you're in here listening, write in the side chat what you're doing, whether that's wholesaling, whether that's buying. Just give us an idea of like what kind of audience we have, and then also put in there what you need the most help with. Because while these guys are making calls, I can be in here answering questions and trying to help people that are maybe just getting started or have reached some kind of plateau. And then Ashley, you can go ahead and start dialing another person.
Your call has been forwarded.
I
see some
think
people
the second call, second
Your
ring
call
is
has
supposed to break through, right? So that their phone.
I think it depends on how they have it set up, but you're good. Cool. So I see wholesaling, specifically dispo. Ooh, last time I was on, I was going against Max. I don't know. Have you guys met Max? Sweet. So he's like he's amazing at acquisitions, but he also like he specializes in dispo. And honestly, yes, we need acquisitions to be able to make any money, but like if you can't get the deal sold, doesn't matter how good you get a deal locked up at under contract. So dispo is super important. Let's see what else. Wholesale, fix and flips. New wholesaler. I love it. Oh, nice. Jack, you're part of Max's crew? Good deal. All right, so I see a lot of people wholesaling. Be very transparent and vulnerable. Put down how many deals you've done so far. And I don't want to hear the, oh, I've done 30 deals when you've done 3 deals. That's fine. I remember being at 3 deals. I remember it took me 9 months to get my first deal. Actually, it took me 6 months to get my first deal. Locked it up over ARV, had an inspector go out there, and the inspector literally told me, don't purchase this property for any price. He said, I've never said that, but there is no price you could pay me to purchase this property. All right, so cool. No deals yet. 3 in the works. Sweet. Okay, wholesaling. Okay, I like this one. While Ashley's dialing, I'll try to explain it. And Dan, feel free to chime in if you want. But why your offer is so low? Okay, so usually when you're talking about why your offer is so low, you've got to first start off with why you're different than selling on market. What your benefit is. And most of the time the benefit is I'm solving a problem that the market can't solve. So whether that's, hey, it's in probate right now and we got to get it out of probate, but then you live across the country, you're not going to be able to come back and deal with this. Like there's just no way. We've got someone right now who's got a property in Massachusetts and lives in Florida, and she's been driving up. This is her 3rd drive from Florida to Connecticut or to Massachusetts to try to get her father's house sold. It's just not feasible. So there's a perfect example of let me make this easy for you. Okay. So that's the first thing. The second thing is most of these properties need some sort of rehab. So people, they may see on Zillow what they think it's valued at, but that's assuming everything's in like nice condition. And most of these properties aren't like that.
Play. Can you hear me okay? That was weird.
I shut up so that you could.
I'm going to call him back and just say I lost him.
Yeah.
Or you make like, you remind me of like when they're announcing the NFL games and then the referee's coming out there to announce it, and then the guy shuts up and then starts his story again afterwards.
Yeah, exactly. You got.
I don't know if we have football fans here or not, but
Your call has been forwarded to voice.
Weird. Maybe I just shoot him a text.
Yeah, send him a text.
I'll do that after. I'm gonna mark this one so we know.
Yeah.
On top of the washer, I put some stuff for you.
All right, cool. Someone's doing novations, learning novations. I love novations. Be careful in novations. You don't. A lot of people will get themselves in trouble because they do novations because they feel bad offering a cash offer. They're like, oh, this person's gonna hate me because it's so low. So they're like, well, if I do a novation, then I can offer more. The problem is you still can't get things locked up too high. So what I say is if you can't get a novation under contract if the as is value is above what your novation offer is. Okay? So the reason being, if you go into a property with a novation, you want an out if things don't work to be able to say, I'm just going to list as is and get this off my books. Otherwise, now you're stuck holding a falling knife, and you don't want to be in that situation. You don't want to take on someone else's problem that now you can't solve. Julie, two under contract, but both fell apart. Write down, if you can, why they fell apart, or what you think they fell apart. My guess is you weren't able to find a buyer for that price.
Was Julie wholesaling?
I think so. Scrolling back up. Yes. Julie was wholesaling. She said something about explaining why the offer was so low, and then said she had 2 under contract, both fell apart. Okay.
I might have to buy some more leads because I blew through all these. No one is answering.
Go for it. Well, look back too. Leads on leads on leads. So Julie, I take it if you're in Hawaii, that means even on the West Coast, you got what, a 3-hour time difference. So, and you, I assume if you're in the Army, you can't be calling at work. My guess is that means you're not calling until at least 4 p.m. Hawaii time, which means that you're probably like 7 p.m. minimum on the West Coast. So what I would do is try to switch it to the morning. Set up calls. You can even do like email and text messaging to do outbound, and then try to get on the phone with people your morning, which is going to be like their late morning or even early afternoon. I told you, Dan. Julie said it's because there were no buyers. So Julie, next time reach out to someone that's been in this. I don't know where you're marketing, but if you shoot me a message on Instagram or text me, I think I've got my phone number and my Instagram info in the like little bug, the lower third. But go in there, shoot me a message. I'll get you hooked up with someone that can help dispo deals that you've got, or at least give you feedback. Because sometimes what dispo wholesaler will do is say like, hey, you needed this at like $40,000 lower than you got it. But that's good information to have.
I want to maybe give some advice to Julie as well. So maybe Julie, the biggest challenge that you have right now is you don't have the buyer. So you're intending to wholesale. So it's great that you're finding the deals, and you may want to spend a little bit of time finding the buyers. A great way to do that is just throw a social media post out there, something like, hey, I've got a really great deal right now on a property. It's, you can purchase it for $300,000 and its after repair value is $500,000. Who's interested? And just start to, like take some of the things that you're finding and then just start to build your list of buyers so that you can, when you get the deal, you got 10 people to call right there. And that could be a good way to be able to eliminate the challenges that you had for those deals falling apart.
Yep.
So prospect for buyers at the same time as your and then once you build your buyers list up, then you can just continue finding deals. Sorry, Ari, to overtalk you.
No, not at all. The other thing you can do, and this is how I've done it sometimes, is if there's someone that that's actively doing deals in a certain area, ask them if you can help with dispo. And even if it's for no fee, you're like, hey, I don't even want anything, but you build your buyers list then, because then you can market a contract, even if someone else has it, obviously with their permission, but you can market another contract so that you're not like, oh, I'm looking for buyers. I don't have any deals yet, but just in case I want to know who the buyers are. Okay, so that's one thing. The other thing I do is very often I won't put on, like if I make a post, I'm not going to put the asking price or address or things like that. I'm just going to be like, hey, who's buying in Hartford, Connecticut? I've got a property there. We're going to do showings in a week. And then that way you get people to actually respond and get a feel for whether they're actually buyers, and you can add them to kind of this growing buyers list that you're creating.
Oh yeah, and one more thing. When you're creating a buyers list, a question, so you want to qualify your buyers as well. So a question for the buyers would be, well, tell me about the deals you've done in the past.
Dennis?
Yeah.
Hi, it's Ashley. I'm actually calling to see if you're still interested in selling your property on Ostawood.
Yeah, might be.
Might be. I guess I can deal with that answer. Because I'm actually looking to buy in the area. So can you tell me a little bit about the property?
What do you want to know?
Anything and everything. Are you living in it?
I'm not living in it, but my son's living in it.
Okay. Does he know you want to sell it? Or you might want to sell it?
He knows I might want to sell it. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You're not a local buyer, are you?
So I live in Maine. I am down in the area often, and I have a partner out there as well.
Is that in the United States?
I'm sorry, what?
Is Maine in the United States?
It sure is. Oh, did you ask if I was from the United States? And then I was like, well, I'm from Maine. Oh,
Believe it or not, one of my best friends in college was from Maine.
what part?
Yeah.
What part?
I didn't get that close to him.
Oh, gotcha. So you don't know if he was like southern, northern. I'm southern.
Southern part of Maine.
Yeah.
As far northeast as I've been, New York City and Boston.
Okay.
I never got up to Maine.
So you've lived in Florida pretty much your whole life?
Pretty much.
Nice.
I've lived in the South my whole life.
Okay. Okay. I actually have a lot of family in Florida. It's like a tradition. After they turn like the age of 60, they move down there.
They head south.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, they moved to Sarasota.
Oh, that's real south.
I know. So no, but I've been wanting to pick up a property in Orlando. It's kind of a dream to get something I can fix up over there and just have, for a nice little vacation spot for me and my family.
Well, you won't have much fixing up to do to this house.
No? Well,
no.
Okay.
You may want to redo the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
But
Well,
that's
okay.
about it.
Well, the kitchen's usually the kitchen's a big project, right?
Yeah. That's the big room project.
Yeah. Well, I guess tell me what you want for it.
350. I want 350.
350. Okay. So, question. Where did you come up with that number? Is that just what you want? Did you get it appraised or?
Oh, that's kind of what I want.
Okay.
But the homes in that area are selling for 300,000 plus or minus.
Okay.
Yep. They go up as high as 315, 320, and then they go down to 250. But I wouldn't be interested in selling it, for less than that 350. I might, if the person is very nice and they have relatives in Florida.
Sounds like you're talking about me. I like that. How much does a really nice person and someone who has relatives in Florida get a discount for?
Of course. So I bought the house in 1974.
Okay.
My first wife and we had 2 kids at the time, and she passed away on me.
Oh man.
And I kept the house because before she passed away, we adopted 2 kids.
Oh wow. Okay.
And one of the adopted kids lives in the house now.
Okay.
But the other 3 are gone. And I got married again, and I bought another house that's only about 6 miles away from it.
Oh, okay. So you're not far from the property.
I'm not very far.
Okay. Well, I mean, thank you for sharing that with me. I'm very sorry for your loss. That's got to be extremely extremely hard. Um
That's why I guess I've kept it.
yeah.
I got ready to sell it. Oh gosh, 20 years ago, and
Mm.
I was backing up, and one of the kids came home and asked me what was I doing, and that changed my mind. I said, "Well, I'll just keep my house." You know, what she wanted to know, what was I doing? I wanted to say, what does it look like out there?
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, so I mean, looking at it, well, I mean, I guess wait, let me back up a second before I tell you what I was going to tell you. So, do you think is it your son or that's living in it right now?
That's my son. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think he's going to be like okay with you selling it? I mean, obviously it's up to you at the end of the day, but
Well, I have shown it to other buyers with him there, so
okay. So he knows it's coming.
And
Okay.
he doesn't really need a 4-bedroom house, you know, to live in. He's not married. He should be, but he's not. But it's a bridge he'll have to cross, you know.
Yeah, of course.
He realizes that.
Okay. Okay. Because I mean, what I'm looking at, and you can tell me if you think I'm not accurate. I'm looking at, some houses in the area and what they sold for recently. And it's looking like top dollar is 350 on market, is what you would get for the property.
It would be the top dollar.
Yeah. And I mean, if you're saying I got to redo the kitchen and stuff, I'm already negative. So, um, is there are you married to the 350 number? Or is it, do you think, do you think you could, come down a bit?
I'm married to the 350. Yeah.
You are? Okay.
In those terms, I would say I'm married to the 350, but she's kicking me out the door.
Yeah, I can see that. I absolutely can. So with that said,
I was going to tell you that I haven't told you is that this is one of the larger houses in that subdivision.
yeah, it does. It looks like a big one for sure. Is it 5 bedrooms?
It is 4 bedrooms.
Okay, it's marked over here as a 5-bed, 3-bath.
Two story.
Okay.
2.5 bath. And there are about, I want to say 4. Only 2 like mine in that subdivision.
Mhm.
There in the adjacent subdivisions, there are some other homes as large and maybe a little bit larger. But you would be buying in the premier section of that area. You've got an elementary school that's about 3 blocks away from you. You have a middle school that's about 4 or 5 blocks away, but you have to be bused to the high school because it's 2 or 3 miles away.
Mhm.
And this is the southwest area of Orange County, Florida, Orlando. When I moved here, it was just being developed. I bought the house brand new.
Okay.
No one had ever lived in it before.
You were the first one. So this was in 1974.
1974.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. Well, I mean, I want to see if we can make a deal here. I obviously don't want to waste your time. You sound like a really lovely guy, and um I'm hoping we can come up to an agreement. But so I like to tell people I really am a different type of investor.
you're not gonna live in this house. You're gonna sell it. You're just buying it to make money off, right?
Probably. Probably. I don't know though, because I actually do want a place down in Florida in Orlando area. How far are you from Disney?
About 15 miles.
So you're not far from there. See, that's
No,
yeah.
there's the main road that goes by my subdivision goes down to Disney.
Okay.
I'm southwest, north southwest. Disney is southwest, but southwest.
Okay. So, I mean, either way, even if it was me that decided to keep it or not, like I have a lot of partners in the area and I have active buyers right in the area. Like I could
Yeah.
literally have it sold tomorrow for you. Um, so I'm not 100% sure what I want to do until I see pictures, obviously. So it really just depends. It truly does.
Right. Well, let me be upfront with you. I personally want to sell it to someone who's going to live in it.
Okay.
I'm not looking to sell it to a speculator.
Okay. Nope, that's truly fair.
Yeah.
That's truly fair. I mean, if
That's
you could
one
get
of the-
pictures for me, and just shoot them over, or if I could send a partner over to walk it, I'd be able to give you a better idea what I would like to do.
Okay.
I'd like to see if we're in the same ballpark first. Because I mean, a cash offer from an investor side is going to be significantly lower than, your after repair value. So I mean, I'm gonna be probably in the low twos. I'm not gonna lie to you. But where I told you I am a different type of investor, I do have the skill to come up with something creative to get your price. Um, I would personally ask you to possibly sell or finance to me if I decided that I wanted to keep it for my family. Would that be something you may be open to with a balloon on it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's good news. I try to stay out of the banks.
Okay.
Yeah, to be 100% transparent with you. Interest rates are still pretty
Do you
high.
have school-age children?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Do you have school-age children?
I sure do.
Okay.
My youngest is 11.
Okay.
And my oldest is 17 going on 30.
Okay. Well, you have extremely nice schools in that area.
Oh, really?
My kids all went, of course, to school in the area. The high school, the newest high school that we have in the county is about 4 miles from you, but you are not assigned to it. You are assigned to the school that is more westerly located, and it served that area and still is serving that area. But when my kids were growing up, and it was the new school in this new school in the area now is south of that school. But they are all nice, very nice schools. You are about 5 or 6 miles from downtown Orlando. Okay. And of course, all of the older schools are in the downtown area. But you are considerably away from the downtown area. It would be beyond walking distance.
Yeah. That's amazing though. That's what I'm looking for. So
Right.
this may work out perfectly. I'd love to see the property. From what I see online though, it is a beautiful house.
Yeah, it's a very nice house.
You don't often see 2 stories in Florida.
Well, it depends on the part of town that you go into.
Well,
Because there are a lot of
yeah.
two-story buildings.
Have you
and
ever
all
been to
that.
Sarasota?
Oh yes.
So what I'm used to seeing, it's more like, they all look the same. Yours looks like a New England home. I'm not gonna lie. It truly
Yeah,
does.
it has a very nice style. That was, I guess, one of the reasons my wife picked it. Yeah, because I wanted to buy the house next to it, and she said, "Oh no, no deal."
The one on the right side?
The one on the if you're facing west, the
Yep.
one on the right side.
Yep,
Yes.
I see that right now. I think I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to, side with her style a little bit more.
It's a nice house, also. Yeah.
No, it's definitely a beautiful house. So, I mean, hey, if we can work something out, this would be fabulous. So have you ever worked with a seller finance before?
No.
Okay. So, I mean, the cool thing about creative finance is we get to make our own terms and agree on something. I always put, protection not just for me in place, but for you as well. I also I've been doing this, I can't say I've been doing this so long. I've been doing it for like 2 years, but um I used to be an artist. Well, I'm still an artist, I guess, but I turned towards real estate 2 years ago. I absolutely love it. I help people who are facing foreclosure. I solve people's problems, and I love it. I really, really do.
That's good.
Yeah, and in the meantime, I get to, build up some real estate and a future for my family. So I'm definitely interested in working out something. So what a seller finance would look like, you would be the bank. Um, I can put a down payment. Typically we like to stay in the 10% range, but this is again where I get creative, and I'm gonna get a little nosy and say, do you have any plans for like, do you need a certain amount in your pocket during closing?
I'm sorry, you polished that question so well. I missed the meaning of what you were asking me.
I figured I did ask that a little weird. I'm not gonna, yeah, I did. So I guess if we were to make a deal and close on the house, okay?
Yeah.
You're a
Yeah.
seller finance, so you're the bank. So I would be paying you monthly for the house.
Alright.
But we could put a balloon in place. And a balloon is the term, like how long you'll hold the note for. But in the meantime, I would give you a down payment towards that, just like if you were to go buy a house through the bank, you put it down. Yeah. So I'm just wondering how much. Yeah.
I have a deal like that on the table now with my son.
Okay.
But I don't think my son is going to be able to pull it off.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
it's just on the table. But yeah, well, let me tell you how old I am.
Okay.
I will be 89, my birthday, which is 3 months.
You do not sound 89. I'm not kidding.
I will be 89, my birthday, February.
Wow.
The first part of February.
Healthy as an ox?
I'm sorry?
Are you healthy as an ox?
Well, I went to my eye doctor yesterday for my checkup. And we've been kind of, teasing because of my age. And I have a history of glaucoma in my family.
Oh, wow.
So man, I am very, very careful. I make sure I get my appointments and I put my drops in and all. And he laughed on the way out of the examining room that, hey, I'm gonna get you to 100. And I said, hey, I'm shooting for 100. And I had seen a new thing on the news that morning about this tennis player who was 102 years old, and he was still playing tennis. Well, I had to give up my tennis because I couldn't see the ball. But anyway, I think I'll be around here for another 10 years still walking.
That's amazing.
Whatever deal we work out, we have to not extend it beyond 10 years, hopefully.
Yeah, no, I think 10 years would be perfect, to be honest with you. So, I mean, again, I'm gonna be nosy. Would you mind sharing the terms that you had with your son? Maybe we could just mirror those.
Well, I can't give you the deal I'm going to give my son now.
Why not? I thought I was nice, and I have family down there. I
The deal I've got with my son is that I'll accept $250,000 for the house, and I am giving him the 50. He would have to finance the 200.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
So
if we did the kind of deal you're talking about, I would have to finance the whole thing.
yeah, I think maybe we could make our own terms.
Oh, I think if you were serious and I'm serious, I think we could possibly come up, with a deal.
Yeah, no,
But
absolutely.
you would really have to see the area and be satisfied that you like the schools, the shopping areas. You're fairly close to a mall, the West Oaks Mall, and
Don't tell my girls that.
it's fairly nice mall. It had some difficulties a few years back, and the main tenants, closed up. I had to move out, and they made what they call what is it when Dillard's and Macy's, they have their, oh gosh, I can't think of the name now, but it's still a Dillard's and it's still a Macy's, but it's the
Dillard's and Macy's. Hold on. And Macy's, Orlando, Florida.
the outlets. It's their outlets.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, their outlets. They had
Oh, yeah,
one
the
time.
clearance center. No,
I'm sorry.
is it the clearance center?
Yeah, but they don't call them outlets down here. They call them outlets. The
Okay.
the Dillard's outlet and the Macy's outlet, and they don't have the stuff presented like in the main store. It's just hey, a row of this, a row of that. You get what you want, take it to the register, and they check you out.
Dennis, I've never heard of a clearance center before until I looked it up in Orlando. And that's what they have it labeled as.
Oh gosh. That's kind of new on me.
We call ours the outlets. Yeah, it says it's, yeah, I see it right here. And it even shows a picture. Okay.
There.
So is that part's considered the downtown Orlando? Right in
This is not downtown.
Oh, okay. There we go.
I said 5 or 6 miles from downtown.
So I'm trying to see us on the map. There we go. I pulled one up, but hold on. So 5 or 6 miles from the downtown. So what's in the downtown area?
You don't have any of the major department stores in the down. They all left back in the 70s and the 80s.
Oh my.
Yep, they all left.
Pretty much just after you bought your house.
Yeah, well, the mall that we went to was on the east side of town. We didn't have a mall on the west side of town. I came here just before Disney. See, a lot of stuff changed after Disney came. But my area of town, the west side, we didn't have a mall. The mall that I was talking to you about came after we had been out here 10 or 12 years.
Mm-hmm.
All all of the pretty stuff, so to speak, was on the east side of the downtown area. Like Jordan Marsh of Boston, they were on the east side. Macy's, east side. Dillard's, east side. Robinson's, all on the east side of town.
Oh, wow.
They started building on the west side of town. Gosh, it was in the 90s before they started really developing out here.
That's
We-
interesting.
Yeah, the big employment factory is the Martin's Defense Plant, and they are about 5 miles south of where I lived. There's a lot of engineers lived in that area, and they worked at the Martin's Defense Plant. If on your map you see Highway 50,
I do, yes. I was actually
Okay.
just looking at that.
that's the east-west. That at that time, that was the east-west expressway.
So a lot
And-
has changed.
Yeah. Oh, yes. A lot has definitely changed.
Okay. So I was trying to, okay, so I see Kissimmee.
We pronounce it Kissimmee.
I know. You know what's funny? Someone just corrected me on that too. You can tell when someone's not from the area when they say Kissimmee. It's just like in Maine, we have Saco, but anyone who's not from Maine calls it Saco.
Seiko.
Siri even pronounced it as Seiko, and you could not get her to type Saco if you didn't say it Seiko for the
Oh,
longest time. But
Wow.
Google fixed it.
Google fixed it.
Yeah. So, well, what I can do, Dennis, because I'm really excited. I'd love to do a deal with you. This really is exciting. Another thing too, like I'm super flexible. So let's say we do come up with an agreement that we both agree on. If your son needs time, I'm that's fine. You know what I mean? I can work with your timeline.
Okay.
So
He would not need that much time.
okay.
Right.
Because I can also close fast as well.
Okay.
So it really just it depends on your needs and your wants.
Right. Gotcha.
And then the main thing, what we got to come up with. So I pulled up my seller finance calculator. So I did and again, I'm just putting numbers in there. So I did the purchase price at 350. I don't know if you're open to principal pay down or you want a small interest rate on it, but I could always put the purchase price up a bit to like 400 and do, principal pay down. Let me see. Hold on. I just gotta play with the numbers real quick. And then I think from the first question that I had asked you, which I had asked you extremely weird, how much would you like as a down payment?
Now that I'd say 20%.
Okay. I typically like to stay around 10%.
So 10% would be 30,000
It would be 35,000.
at the 350.
Correct.
Okay.
But again, then once we come up with, the purchase price, we'll just go based on that, obviously. I'm trying to just mess around with the numbers and see what the different, like if we go a bit higher on the purchase price and then do a smaller interest rate. I'm just trying to figure out, I want to make sure everything looks good and I don't want to overpromise and not be able to deliver. So
Yeah.
I just want to make sure it's something that's going to be able to perform and that I'll also be able to refinance out in 10 years to pay you off the remaining.
Gotcha. How far out would you want to spend the monthly payments? 10
So
years?
I'm sorry, what was that?
I was asking how how many months or how many years would you be wanting to finance?
So I usually will amortize it for 30 years, but I'll balloon the amount out for 10. So really we're just paying it as it was 30 years. But
Okay.
you're getting the remaining amount in the 10.
And 10. Okay.
Yes, correct.
At my death.
Well, I thought you were at least gonna go to 105.
At my death. Okay, let's see. Now, I had another question. When are you gonna come down here and actually look at this place to do this?
So I would come down if we actually made a deal. You know what I mean? I would want to make sure that we could agree on something that absolutely makes sense first.
Right.
Yeah.
The monthly payments that I had talked to my son about was $1,500.
Okay.
And that would be over a 30-year period.
Okay. Let's see. So let me do this real quick. Again, this is the beauty of creative finance. We get to just play with the numbers.
Right.
So let's just I'm gonna do that 30. I'll just put 30,000 down for now. We can readjust that. If we do, so hold on. There we go. I mean, so if we did a $350,000 purchase price with a $30,000 down payment, did a 2% interest rate, that brings the monthly, when we amortized it for 30 years, the monthly payment is $1,219. So it's pretty close to $1,500.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
But you would make those payments for 10 years, then pay it off?
Correct. Yep. And at the end of the 10 years, it looks like I would owe you $241,000. And you're actually making well over 4 on the property. You're making 417,000 on it.
Mm-hmm.
Would be your total.
Drank my liquor.
So it's actually better if we do it that way.
You're not familiar with that expression.
It sounds like you're excited.
Drank my liquor. Talk to me.
It sounds like an excitement, like drink some liquor. Woo! I don't know.
Drank my liquor.
Home run. But what I could do, Dennis, are you on a cell phone right now?
Yeah.
So I could send you a picture of what I'm looking at. That way you can see it, like just in the seller carryback terms.
Right.
Let me just grab a picture of it for you. You might just have to like enlarge it as you're looking at it. And then let me do this. Or I could email it to you, whatever's easier for you.
Is your telephone number 772?
No. Nope. It's 207-590. Do you have that one?
I don't see that number yet.
Okay, hold on one second. I'm gonna text you.
Okay. I've got it. 207.
That's it.
590.
That's me. Yep.
Okay. And what was your name again?
My name's Ashley.
Ashley.
And I'm gonna send you my card too. And
Okay.
then I'm gonna send you my screenshot right there. So that's just a breakdown of what it would look like. Again, I would just have to make sure, I'm just going to do a deeper dive with my partner to make sure that that would work. So what I need to do is make sure I'm going to be able to refinance out at that point and be able to pay that off. And let's see, we could do, so another, I'm trying to think. So you'd want it paid off in 10 years because you're concerned you're not going to be here anymore. Was that what you said, Dennis? I hate to put it that way.
I'm going to be doing pretty good to hang around here for another 10 years.
I think so too, honestly. So if for some reason it like again, and I don't know, is that the max you're willing to hold the note for?
10 years. Well, if we were to agree on the numbers, I think we could. I could extend it further because I would leave the note to my kids.
Exactly. Well, that's what I was thinking because it would just it would get turned over to your children. So that's and it would be more because just in 10 years you make over 50,000 on it, almost 60,000.
Yeah.
So let me play with this number real quick and just see what a little bit more time would look like. So I mean, even after 15 years, it goes up to 439. But I mean, I'd be willing if you would hold it, for if you extend it, the longer you extend it, I would go up a little bit on the interest rate.
Okay.
We could try it at like 2.5.
Are you going to put this proposal in writing?
Absolutely. Okay. So that's beautiful. So I mean, you make almost 500,000 on the place if you hold it for 20, and I put 2.54% interest rate.
Yeah.
So I mean, let's just try this real quick. All right. If I went up to 3% and put it for just the 30 years, then you make over 500,000. So it's completely up to you. And if it's being split amongst, you said, I know you have 2 children, then you have some adopted kids, right? So would they be part of the mix or?
Yeah, they would be a part.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, it gives more money on the bone for them to split. It also brings the monthly payment up a little bit.
You put those proposals in writing.
Okay.
And either email it to me or send it U.S. mail. I don't care.
I can email. What's your email, Dennis?
Jackson.
Couple proposals together for you to look at, and then whenever you're ready, I mean, I hope we can, I'd love to move forward right away. I'm super interested. I do want to see the property, obviously, but if you could get pictures to me, or I could just send my partner over there to walk the property, whatever's easier for you. If all looks good.
Your partner call me or give me his number and I'll call him.
Perfect.
And we can set up a time for him to come look at it. Yeah.
Perfect. So yeah, let's do that. Let me get these emails over to you, and then I'll shoot you a text and let you know I sent them, and then we can go from there. Take a look at them, and then you can call me and see if any of them look good, and then we can go from there.
Thank you, Ash.
It was lovely talking to you, Dennis. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
All righty. We'll talk soon.
Okay.
All righty. Bye-bye. That will be a killer freaking deal. It's like 15 miles from Disney, you guys, and it's a nice house.
I almost smacked you, Ashley. I was like, why is she going up in interest?
Because Because you know what? You can still wrap that beautifully. I'm
Oh,
giving him 3 different scenarios, so I need to give him a little if he's giving me some. I don't want to, you know what I mean? That's just who I am. Could I say, let's keep it at 2% and have him hold it for 30 years? Of course. But I'm just going up 1 point for an additional 20 years.
Yeah. So I heard a couple people in the comments saying the creative finance info was helpful, which is awesome. So yes, there's a lot you can do. Kind of like, I mean, what Dan was doing when he was offering to be an agent for the property, right? Like if you have more tools in your toolbox, Ashley's doing that with creative finance, Dan was doing that with listing, but we're not just, if all you're able to do is give a cash offer, it works. You'll get deals done. You can get more done if you've got more tools in the toolbox.
But this guy wouldn't have taken a cash offer.
No, definitely not.
Nope.
Definitely not.
But he's willing to do this.
You did a great job to get the deal, you know, to get the commitment or move it forward.
I think this will move forward. I have
Yeah.
a pretty good feeling about it. And what I do want to tell for those who are watching as well, there was something I had to say, and then my mind just totally drew a blank. Go ahead, Ari. It'll come to me. It'll come to me as soon as you start talking. I know it will.
It'll be as soon as I get on the phone, it will come to you.
Right.
Like, damn it!
I was going to say, let's make
it.
sure Dan gets on the phone again.
Yes.
I'm not even going to ask Yuri. We're just going to plow forward with this, and let's see if we can get another one for you, Dan.
Yeah.
So that, yeah.
All right. I'm gonna hit the phone back up. Before I do so, the last prospect that I had, just want to show you sort of like some of the follow up. I'm going to share my screen. Just, you know, I think this is useful. Let's see here. I'm going to share my screen. I'm just going to, and then I'm going to get right on the phone. And so Mr. John was who I met with, and you remember if I booked the appointment on December 8th. So I've already emailed this to him, Mr. John, face to face. We look forward to helping you.
Hey,
Notice the
Dan,
yeah.
Are you trying to share your screen or anything? There we go. Cool.
Is it sharing?
It's now sharing. It wasn't before.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. And then the other date, I think it was November 14th or something. Here it is here. Mr. John, phone call. We look forward to helping you. Okay. So that's a presumptive close right there. Let me stop sharing. Okay. So just a part of like for the next step, I want to make certain that he's committing to the next step and that so at this point from the previous call, I got commitment to meet like a month and a half from now. I hate meeting a month and a half from now. I want to meet a minute and a half from now, right? The sense of urgency, like do it now. And so because of that, I'm putting into tools, like I sent him the video text. I'm going to send him some emails, some other texts, a couple calendar invitations, and then that way we can get them rocking and rolling. So I just wanted to finish that up from the previous conversation. All right, I'm going to go ahead and make my next call.
Hey, and while he's making his next call, I remembered what I was thinking. So remember what he said. He was not interested in selling to somebody if they weren't planning on keeping it for themselves. So this is going to be a most perfect wrap, right? So I will always be middleman. I will always be the one that's making the payment to the seller. So keep that in mind, you guys. Like that's what a wrap is. You're staying middleman on that. So now if your buyer on the wrap doesn't pay, now you cover, you own it again. Well, you still own it, but you know, we could go really deep into it, but essentially the property is protected when you stay middleman.
All right, let's see the comments in here. Well, Dan's getting someone else on the phone. Yeah, Updog369. First of all, I like your handle. That's a good YouTube handle. But yes, sometimes you have to be able to maneuver, like get these sellers back to talking about the property. Sometimes, especially, you'll notice this with retired people. A lot of times they just want a friend, and there's a big difference between a building rapport and hanging out with someone, right? Rapport is when they trust that you'll be able to do what you say you're going to do. And some of that is relating to them. But like if you're having a conversation about their cat and their kids and their this and their that, and an hour later you haven't talked about their property and what the problem that they're trying to solve is, then you're not building rapport. You're just becoming one of their friends.
Stuart, hi, this is Dan Rochon. I'm calling you about your property here on Prophet Road here in Charlottesville. And I'm a local property investor and real estate broker. And I was just calling you because you submitted some to get an offer on the property. I have an offer for you and would love to be able to have a quick conversation with you. You can call or text me 703-346-2776. That's 703-346-2776. Thank you. Bye now. All right, so I called him twice. I would normally send him a text or maybe even a video text, but I'm not going to do that today. Well, I'll do it, but I'll follow up with these later because I think it's probably better that you guys hear phone calls than me leaving text. But that was after 2 calls. And if you notice, the phone message that I said there was like when I said the address, I think it was Charlottesville. I said here in Charlottesville, which is like 3.5 hours from me. The other property, by the way, is about 4 hours from me. I have local agents across the entire state of Virginia. By the way, if you're a real estate agent in Virginia, hit me up if you're looking for, consistent business. And if you're a real estate investor in Virginia, you're looking for deals, hit me up as well. I'd love to be able to help you. So when I said to him, I said here in, and then when I finished the call, I used what I learned in hypnosis school, which is called forget what it's called, but it's basically it's an embedded command where I said buy now. And so anytime that I'm talking real estate to anybody, I'm always intending to influence them through the language that I'm using.
I like that. I haven't heard that one before.
Yeah, the herein and the buy now. The herein, I had to develop that because I was getting objections. You're not in my area. And that, before they even talk to them, gets rid of that objection.
Yep.
So I'm dialing another number now, and I'll put it on speaker as soon as I get someone on the line.
Yeah. I like this question. Seller keeps calling you. And it sounds like 4 other houses on the street that are currently for sale. Not interested in it right now. I'm curious what the reason you're not interested right now is. That
Kevin? Hey, it's Dan Rochon. I was calling you about your property here on Grove Avenue. I'm a local property investor, real estate agent, and I've got some interest to buy that. You'd submitted some information online, and I was calling you. So if you're looking for an offer, we can close next week. If you're looking for something fast, we can also talk about getting you the most amount of money for it as well. Please give me a call or send me a text, 703-346-2776. That's 703-346-2776. Thanks again. My name is Dan Rochon, and I look forward to talking to you and helping. Bye now. All right, so I'm calling all these people twice.
Very beautiful message.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
But going back to this, the seller who keeps calling, I'm curious. Perfect. Where I won't find an end buyer. The houses. Okay, so actually that's a perfect kind of loop back to where we first started about finding a buyer first. So this guy has been hitting you up, calling you to try to see if you want to buy the house. So what I would be doing is I would be putting a post out on Facebook or talking to dispo wholesalers in that area and saying, hey, I may have a deal. I'm not going to give the address, but it's in this area. Wanted to know what your thoughts are on it. And what you'll realize is that there are buyers in every area. You might not be the buyer and it might be super crime ridden and whatever, but there is a buyer for that
Hi,
house.
Frank. Can you hear me, Frank? Frank, hey, can you hear me, sir? Yes. Hey, my name is Dan. Okay, good. My name is Dan Rochon. I am a local real estate broker and a property investor. and I was calling you about your property here on Buckhorn Crescent. And I was reaching out to you because you inquired online about possibly selling that. And I was just curious, are you in the market to sell this property?
No, I think what when I put it up there, I was trying to do an equity loan, and when the evaluation came back like $100,000 lower than what it should have been, that's when I was putting it up there to see what the actual value of the property was. So I contacted a few real estate agents to kind of verify what I knew. But that's probably why you probably got something.
I got you. And so you contacted a few real estate agents to find out the value?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and of course the appraiser is like, oh no, I'm right, but what happened is I had a fire at my house, and it was completely burned down, and we rebuilt the house from the ground up. So my house is only 5 years old. On the appraisal, he put down that my house is like close to 60 years old.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. That's not good.
Yeah. And no, not at all. And then the company, the real estate company is like, well, the mortgage company is like, well, you're going to be out of the appraisal fee. I'm like, I guess I will.
Gotcha.
I'm not doing this wrong.
I got you. Yeah. So you got it appraised for a refinance is what you were doing?
Yeah.
I got you. And then I'm just curious, what did the appraiser appraise it at, and what do you think the value of it is?
He appraised it at like 300,000.
300,000. Okay.
This house has, it has 6 bedrooms. 6 bedrooms, 3 full baths. I got hardwood floors. I got tile. I got marble countertops. The roof is brand new. Everything is brand new. And I'm like, this house is not 60 years old.
Uh-huh.
And I was, so yeah, it's
That's gotta be frustrating, huh?
Yeah, so I just walked away from that because
Okay. So when you say new roof, do you mean the roof 5 years old? Is that what you mean when you say everything's new when it was rebuilt?
Yeah.
I got you.
There was not one. The only thing that is old is some of the supports on the bottom.
Uh-huh.
The pilings, they were able to reuse some of those.
Okay.
The rest of it is brand new.
Okay.
New plumbing, electrical, everything. The house was torn completely down. And the part I don't understand is I'm like, look, I still got the bill from it. Because I had to pay for it, a lot of it out of pocket.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds frustrating. I got you. What do you think it's worth?
On the low side, 425.
Okay.
On the high side, probably like 450 or 500.
Okay, and remind me, I'm taking notes here. I must have miswrote the appraisal number. What was the appraisal number? Or maybe you told me what you paid for it. 300,000. Okay, I got you. Now I understand. All right.
No, I didn't pay that for it. I think I only paid like 200
Okay.
for it. But
Okay.
and that it was a smaller house then. It was only 4 bedrooms.
I got you.
It's 6 bedrooms. Pull up 6 bedrooms out here on this market. Number one is it's going to be hard to find them.
Uh-huh.
So, anyway.
Well, let me ask you a question. So, I mean, it's in great condition. It's rented right now. Has it always been a rental or, since you own it, or did you live it at one point?
No, I mean, I'm living in the house now.
Oh, okay. I got misinformation. Okay, so you're living in it. I got you. So then, if you could sell it, for that 425 to 450, would you?
Well, not right now because my kids are still in high school. Probably in the next 2 years, when they're out of high school, I could probably revisit either selling it or I might rent it out. But yeah, that's close to. Yeah, I think it should be about $200,000 in equity in it.
So you owe about how much you owe on it?
Right under 200.
Right under 200. Okay.
I hadn't looked at it lately. Yeah, it should be like 175, something like that.
Okay. Well, yeah, it sounds like you got a good amount of equity there. And then, so I'm just curious. So you were trying to take some money out of it. Were you trying to take that money to buy another property or to do something different?
Well, some of both.
Some of both. Okay.
Now I have 8 acres eight acres in North Carolina. Where I wanted to build some of those tiny homes out there.
Oh yeah.
To Airbnb those.
Yeah.
And then I still have debt from the fire that I need to consolidate because the insurance company is to pay everything they were supposed to pay. So,
I got you.
We had to end up getting an attorney and everything. We still was kind of short, so I'm trying to consolidate, that debt.
Okay. So the property in North Carolina, is that, do you know what the zoning is for that?
It's C4 commercial.
C4 commercial. Okay. So then what does that mean? Do you know?
That means that I can build and put anything I want on it.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the city thinks that they can just almost tax me off that land too, but that's another fight. Yeah, because they came through and appraised it at almost $400,000.
Oh wow. Okay. They assessed it at 400,000.
What?
They assessed it at 400,000.
What did
You.
Oh no, I went and got an attorney.
Okay.
Yeah, and so now it's assessed what it should be. Because part of that land is swamp.
Okay, part of it's swamp.
And I'm like, yeah. So about 3 acres of that is like really unusable. You can't do anything with it, and it's considered wetland.
Yeah.
So again, with wetlands, if you build something on it, you got to buy more wetlands to offset, the wetlands that you take away.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just trying to figure. I was asking that because I was just trying to figure out, if you could develop it, and if you could develop it, you were looking for, equity from your house to be able to do so. Would you consider bringing in a partner potentially?
Well, yeah. I mean, it doesn't hurt to look.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, something could be worked out because it's not just because it's. I have my property there, and then I'm on the deed for the property that's next to it, so it's like a total of like 14 acres total.
Okay, so you have 2 acres side by side, 14 acres, but of those 4.
I have 8 acres. That's mine. That's just in my name.
And then what's the other?
And
Yeah.
the other 6 is in my sister's name. I have 3 sisters, so it's me and my 3 sisters that own that acreage.
Would they be interested to do something? Do you know?
Yeah. I mean, we have weekly meetings to talk about it.
Okay.
So yeah, we're in the process of in planning stages.
Yeah.
Of stuff. But so what type of stuff do you do? You're a developer or what?
Well, so I'm a property investor and a real estate broker, and I've been doing this for almost 20 years, longer than that is investing in property, right? So I've got a lot of resources, I've got a lot of connections, and if there's a way to be able to be profitable in a transaction, I know how to make the most amount of money, so if that's something that you're seeking, and if your sisters are seeking it, we could take a look at the property, see what you can do for the development of it. My curiosity is the 6 acres. Is there a part of wetlands on that as well?
Yeah.
How much of that 6 acres is wetlands? About how much is wetlands on that?
Probably about 2.
Okay, so we have about maybe 4 plus 5. So we have maybe 9 acres that could be developed, maybe between the 2.
Yeah, that or.
Okay, and then going back to that C4, what's the property address? The one in North Carolina.
4503 Highway 17 South, New Bern. The zip is 28562.
28562. Okay. And would you ever consider just selling it outright, the property in North Carolina?
Possibly, but the thing is like most of the time when people give me offers on that,
Yeah.
it's so low, and it's like, once it gets, to the point where, like, hey, I've gotten it past all the city inspections or whatever through the city council saying that I can develop it, then, it's going to skyrocket. So,
Sure. Yeah.
Most of the time, the folks want to offer me about $200,000 for it, and I'm like, no, I keep it. I figure it out myself.
That's for the 8 acres?
So, yeah.
How much would you sell it for? $500,000. 500,000?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And where are you coming up with that price, out of curiosity?
Well, I should be able to get about 15 lots off of that land. So if each lot is like $30,000 a lot, what times 15? Did I do my math wrong?
Yeah.
So maybe that's it.
Well, you'd have to get it rezoned to do that, right? Or no? I'm not sure about the zoning. That's the thing there.
No. I would just need to have the lot survey that I want to sell.
Okay, so the C4 commercial zoning would allow for, let's see here, 15 acres. So basically, or 15 lots rather. It would allow for 3 dwellings per acre. Does that sound right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'd have to do a little bit of research on this, and I could do that. How serious are you about doing something with the land in North Carolina? Like on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your motivation?
I mean, like right now, I'm like, you know, I'm at a 5. I can take it or leave it. You know, you know, because my payment on that property is only $500.
Yeah.
You know, like, yeah. So that's a car payment now. And it's almost paid off. I think it'll be paid off in the next 2 years. So, so yeah. So in the meantime, I'm looking at possibly putting a farmer's market there because it's a nice open area where I can put, you know, have people come out and, you know, that should produce probably enough for me to at least cover the taxes.
If you could, so maybe a farmer's market. So if what would it take to get you from a motivation of a 5 to a motivation of a, you know, higher than that?
I guess it would be the number. You know,
Of course. If I gave you $2 million, you'd say yes in a second, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't even have to.
We wouldn't have finished this call. You'd be like, oh, yeah. I got you.
Find the paperwork and, you know, call it a day and, yeah.
Okay. Well, there's a couple different ways I could help you with the 8 acres in North Carolina. We could, I've got partners that are investors all across the country, and you know, they're all saved in my phone. Like I can make some phone calls this afternoon and do a little bit of research on the property and see, you know, if somebody has a taste for investing into it, which you know, there's always like, there are people that want to buy that property. It's just sitting there saying, can we get it to a price that makes sense to all parties, you know? And they could maybe, you know, so maybe somebody buys it outright from you, or maybe somebody partners with you where they do the development, you give the land, and then there's some sort of split of proceeds on the back end of it.
Okay, so I do like a long-term land lease.
That could be an option. Yeah, I mean, you could do a land lease. That could be a way to do it. And with the land lease, basically, you would continue owning the land. The owner, the person that does the development, would then have a proprietary lease with you. That would be, you know, typically land leases you're looking at like 99 years, that type of thing. Like it's indefinitely. So that's a legacy thing that you would do for your, you know, if you have children, grandkids, or whatever. That's one way we could structure it. Another way that we could structure it would just be like a joint venture where, you know, you have a joint tenancy, a joint venture of ownership. And, you know, and the developer would be, you know, partnering with you on the, you know, on the profits of whatever, you know, if you end up, you know, developing it and selling it, or developing and leasing it, whatever the case may be. There's a lot of different ways we could structure this to make it work for you. I think it really gets into like, do you want to do it? And if you want to do it, I can get it done for you. How we get it done, then we're going to have to sort of, you know, I have to do a little research on the property before I can really tell you how. But based off the information that you're sharing with me, do you have any idea, like if you had 15 lots, what one of those could resell for if you developed it and resold it?
I mean, I hadn't done that research.
Okay. Yeah.
I wouldn't know.
That's all right.
No idea.
All right. I could tell you that.
Yeah.
Why don't we do this? I wouldn't mind doing some research today. Today's Friday. So on Monday, I can do a little bit of research on it. I can see what the viability of it is, check into the zoning of it. And then Monday afternoon or Monday evening, I can give you a call back and we can discuss the next steps. Would that be something that would work for you? Would that be valuable to you?
Sure.
Okay. All right. My name's Dan Rochon, by the way. What's a good time that I can give you a call on Monday?
Okay, let's see. I know, let's see, they got practice. Is 8 o'clock? No, wait. I keep forgetting. I'm I'm in school. I'm getting my CVA. And I have to meet. Okay.
Something during business hours. During business hours would probably be best.
Yeah. Okay. What about like what? I'm not sure about. I mean, I don't have my schedule right here in front of me.
Okay.
I think what about Monday morning? About 10 o'clock.
I have a 10 o'clock available.
Schedule.
Yep.
You think you got one available?
Yeah, 10 o'clock works. Let me just verify if I have your email address or not. What's your best email address?
It's F3R0 SWN @gmail.com.
All right, I'm going to spell that out. So it's Frank, the number 3, Romeo 0 SWN @gmail.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. What I'll do, Frank, is I will send you a calendar invitation for us to talk on Monday at 10 a.m. And then I'll be prepared to be able to discuss viable options. And then if it makes sense, we can get your sisters on the phone as well if you want to include that 6 acres into this conversation, since you said that you've been talking to them, on a weekly basis.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Does that make do you want to include them on that call? Do you want to include them on that call on Monday, or do you want to just sort of work it out first before that, or what are your thoughts on that?
No, we can just talk.
Okay.
So and then I can, see what.
All right, cool.
I don't want to wait any of that.
I got you. I got you. Last thought. I just thought about this. The property that I called you on, the 5513. Now I know that you said that you want to, wait a couple years before your kids, while they're in high school to before you consider selling that. I'm just thinking it could be an option, to keep your kids in the same school, sell that property, and then that would give you even more firepower for the 8 acres in North Carolina. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, but then where are we gonna stay in the meantime? So,
Frank, I've been doing this for 20 years. Check it out. I've been doing this for 20 years. I've helped in thousands of transactions. I have not had one single person go homeless. And I doubt you're going to be the first one to go homeless. I guarantee you that we'll be able to navigate the sale of your property and the purchase of a new one. We can do that. And keep your kids in the same school district. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, but see, I don't know when I had kind of looked at that, it was like, for the amount of room that we're going to need, I don't see where, all the equity that I would take out of that one, I would have to use to buy the other piece of property.
Oh, no. We no, not at all. No, we could negotiate with the sellers to pay your closing cost. We could get you in there for very little money to buy the next one. So, if you got $200,000 of equity or somewhere in that ballpark, you got plenty of money to be able to buy your next home and have plenty of money left over for the North Carolina property. Why don't we do this? When we talk on Monday, I'll give you an evaluation of your property, the one that I called you on originally. And then that way you'll have all the information to really make a smart decision.
Okay.
Yeah. And so then that way, when we talk on Monday, I'm going to do two things. I'm going to give you an economic report on a real estate economic report on the 8 acres, as well as the 6 acres, combining the two, so you can see different options. I'm going to give you a real estate market evaluation on the Buckhorn Crescent property here in Suffolk, and I'm going to be able to sort of help walk you through the options of what's viable, and so that you can make a smart decision for you and your family. Does that sound good?
You can do that.
Okay. What would just ultimately, like, what is your, ultimately, what is your goal of doing all this? Like, what's your end goal to do this?
Well, end goal would be to have something that I can pass on.
So it's legacy?
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. So you got a few kids? You got multiple kids, or who are you gonna be passing this on to?
4.
4 kids? Okay. They grown, or they little, or what?
Well, let's see, the twins are 15. Then my next oldest is 17, and then my oldest is 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds like you're a great dad. I wish I had a dad to leave me a legacy.
I'm trying.
I hear you, my man. All right.
Yeah. Yeah. So my son will probably be on the call on Monday.
The 20-year-old?
Because yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
Because he's about to graduate with his BS in finance.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so he'd be a good person to have up there for the numbers. And yeah. So.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go through all that. And
Okay.
you want to? We can do a video call. I'll send you. Do you? Are you comfortable doing a video call?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Are you good with Google Meet or Zoom? What's better for you?
Either one. I do both of them.
Okay. I got your email. So when I think I already sent you the calendar invitation. Hold on. Let me just double check, see if I sent that to you. No, I haven't done it yet. I'm going to send you the Google Meet calendar invitation for 10 a.m. on Monday, and then we could go through the details and make a smart decision to, help you leave that legacy to, leave behind for your 4 kids.
Okay.
All right, cool. All right. Well, I look forward to helping you, Frank, and this is we'll work this out, and you have a good weekend. Do you have any questions before I hang up the phone?
Well, I can't think of anything right now. Plus, I'm in the store.
I got you.
Yeah, checking out. So.
All right, cool. All right. Well, again, I look forward to helping you, and enjoy your weekend. Okay.
Okay. All right.
All right. God bless you. Talk soon. All right. Bye-bye.
You guys are killing me in the private chat right now. I can't even do it.
Yeah, Dan, glad you weren't looking over there. That was a great call, though.
That was a great
I wasn't
call.
looking over there. What do we?
Hey Dan,
55.
FYI, because I have the same issue. When you hit mute on your mic, it doesn't work. You have to actually physically press it on the screen.
Oh, okay.
But I might have not muted myself either, because when my daughter called, I got kicked out. So I think
Okay.
So if you guys heard me answer the phone.
I didn't.
No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
you're good.
Yeah.
You're good.
He worked me. I mean, I had to come a long ways to be able to figure something out there. That was a little bit of a Rubik's Cube for me, but I think I did the best that I could to be able to find an opportunity.
Yeah, no, it sounded good, and by the end, he definitely had opened up a little bit. So
yeah.
But again,
here's my notes on it, right? So like you can see, like that. Yeah, that's my scribble.
Yeah, I take notes too, but AI for some reason doesn't know that. I have
AI. I took notes. Damn it.
I know. Me too. AI. Give me the points.
Too funny. Yeah, that was strategic, Dan. Show the notes now. Like you're like AI. You better believe it. Look at all these.
Oh, there you go, Ashley. Ashley, took
I have a
notes,
bunch of
AI.
scribbles.
Yeah.
I also doodle.
If I had a notebook, I would have taken that out and just shown like 65 pages.
All right, I think that Yuri had a scoot. Apparently, that's what he told us.
No,
that was Ari that said that, and Yuri didn't know what it meant.
Yeah, Yuri goes, "What do you mean?" So, guys, I said I had to scoot in 5, and Yuri goes, "What? What do you mean?" And so we had a nice little back and forth. I guess that's a New England thing. I don't know.
No, I think. Well, he's not. English is not his first language.
Well, and I don't know how to say it in Ukrainian, so it's just it makes
Yuri,
it tough.
where are you? Teach us how to say scoot in Ukrainian.
I even don't know the translation of this word, honestly. in Ukrainian, so I'm just imagining I'm leaving, and I get it. Okay, so just get the hell out of here. So
Hey Yuri, is it
There's
okay if
another
I
thing. It's called scoot, boot, and boogie.
scoop boot and
Ooh-wee.
boogie? Yuri, is it okay if I share about my book that's coming up?
absolutely, let's
Yeah.
go, guys. So if you guys didn't know, Dan didn't just close 50 deals this year with his eXp brokerage. He's also investor, but he wrote his book that is going to be published next March, and we actually recorded a quick testimonial video because Dan actually managed to close some deals with iSpeedToLead just using it for a month, and we had, I think, pretty good conversation about what is the book about and how it benefits real estate investors and how it can benefit even people from other industries if you're watching us. But yeah, Dan, tell us what's probably the key points and give us your 90-second pitch.
There's 4 pillars to be able to be successful in sales. Number 1 is to believe in yourself. Number 2 is what we're doing today, is to lead generate, find business. iSpeedToLead is a freaking amazing system. I've only been using it for like 5 weeks, as Yuri just said. I've already closed my first transaction. I've got my second and my third that I'm working on right now, and I've got 17 viable options that we're working right now, plus another 2 that I just booked today. So the first pillar is to believe in yourself. The second pillar is to know how to lead generate. The third pillar is to get the support around you. That's getting partnerships like what iSpeedToLead. That's getting the right people in your business. That's getting AI, using AI. It's using technology and big data. And then the fourth pillar is leadership. My definition of leadership is to teach somebody else how to think so that they can get what they want. So if you're looking to build a business as an investor, as a real estate broker, as an agent, Teach to Sell, Why Top Salespeople Never Sell and What They Do Instead was written for you. And you can check it out to get a copy of the book by visiting www.teachtosellbook.com. That's teachtosellbook.com. And when you visit it today, I'm going to give you $10,000 of training to be able to know exactly how to be able to make this work for you and your business so that you have consistent, predictable income and you never have a broke month again. So if you're looking to be able to build a business, get the book. teachtosellbook.com is where you can get it. Thanks for letting me do that, Yuri and Ari and Ashley.
Oh, no problem.
You. And we could see how Dan is closing, and had plenty of success, and excited to check it out. Guys, you want to tell us a couple of good things about Sub2 community?
Can I just say that I still am speaking to Dennis, and I'm pretty sure this deal is going to be locked by the end of the night.
Yes.
Nice. You hear that, AI?
That's going to be a good one.
Everyone's throwing these shots across the bow last minute.
Hold on. Did you see the way that I connected with the problem solution, the creative financing, and the timeline flexibility? I mean, did you
see how
I did that? I'm just curious if you guys saw me do that or
Don't
not.
listen to Dan. Blah 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 blah.
Chat GPT is having a ball right now. No, so guys, the way I met Ashley was through one of the communities. I know there are a ton of them, but it's called Sub2. It's basically all about creative finance. That's why a lot of what Ashley was doing was finding leads that may not be good fit for cash sellers, but setting herself apart with either seller finance or something called Subject2, or I saw some Novation stuff in the side chat. So she's one of the local leaders up in Maine. I'm one of the ones in New England. So kind of all the 6 states that people forget about up in the
Ari's the
corner.
big leader.
Yeah. I wouldn't say that. People forget that we even exist up here. They're like, oh, is that like near New York? I'm like, yeah, okay. Yep.
Is it in the States or is it in Canada?
Right, exactly. But yeah, so if that's something that's like interesting to you, I saw some people say that they felt like they were learning a lot. Would be happy to talk more about how to get involved in that and just learn really what some different strategies are to add to your toolbox other than just cash deals.
Cash is king, though.
Cash is king. Yeah, I still love me a good cash assignment deal.
And oh, by the
Still
way, if you got a good deal, the cash will come.
1,000%. Yep.
100%.
All these guys are assignable. Whether
Except
it's
for mine.
Yeah, well, yeah. If Ashley wants to keep it and move down to Orlando, that's a whole different story. But all these deals, you can get assignment fees from all of this. It's not just from cash deals. So it's about learning how to monetize the leads you're bringing in, and that's obviously a big part of it.
But Ari, again, just to let everyone know, and I'm not going to get fully into wraps. Maybe we do that on one of our coaching classes, but you can redo a wrap several times if people, like your buyers, like miss a payment or something. However you set up your terms, they miss a payment. Now they've fallen out of, their agreement. So now you can resell your wrap and get another $40,000 down payment or whatever the case may be. So you can make a lot of money on a wrap.
You're stealing my thunder, Ashley. You're stealing my thunder. That was one we have right now. So we'll do a little mini thing on that.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I want to hear who the winner is, though. I want to see who's making $1,000.
Okay.
Pull it out of a hat.
Yeah, I think you did great. Honestly, this was a great competition. Let me thank everyone first. I thank you, Yuri, for having me here. Oh wait, I gotta wait to see if I won. Sorry, before I get my.
Go ahead.
I'm just kidding.
She's trying to do a preemptive victory speech.
I'm practicing. Again, I thought I was muted.
Influence the judges.
So.
AI, you're so beautiful. You have such beautiful hair.
Hey, let's.
I already have the scores. I'm just finalizing.
Let's be easy about the hair, please.
Yeah, low blow. All right, guys. Who do you think is going to win? Put it in the comments.
Tie.
I don't think we ever had a tie.
We both get $1,000. Hey, thank you very much, AI.
Yes.
$1,000 for you. $1,000 for you. $1,000 for you.
This is Oprah.
For this person.
That's right.
$1,000
Oprah ain't got nothing on you guys. iSpeedToLead's the new Oprah in town.
And I'm ready to share the final score.
We're tied in the comments. Actually, nope. You just.
Yeah, I feel like we need a drum roll here. I like that. I won by listening. I like that a lot.
Whoever's doing that drum roll is so much better than mine.
Yeah, let me share the screen. But guys, before we go, and by the way, make sure to stay right after finish.
Someone goes 500 for each.
Use.
What about the 1,000 each?
Coupon Arena 90 for active and sale leads at 90% off, so you can take advantage of our leads and close some deals. Having said that, I know everybody wants to see. Ari's got to go, so
I got appointments to go on.
This is what it's all about. So it was close. So AI scored 7.6, 7.3, 7.7, 6.9. Those are our scores. So on the first call, Ashley scored 54.9. You guys can see the breakdown of all averages. If you want to see the full details, I can send it to you right after the call. It was 54.9 versus 50.8. And the second call, 54.5 versus 48.4 was the final score, 109 versus 99.2.
Hey,
Ashley finally got her first win on iSpeed Arena. So
I thank everyone for coming today. Thank you, Ari, for co-hosting. Dan, thank you so much for being my competition. Thank you for giving me my first win. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't mean that. I think you did freaking awesome, honestly.
Whatever. Whatever.
Yeah, to be fair, I think the leads that Dan had were kind of harder. So they were definitely, if that would be kind of listing, I'll be like, yeah. I think most people wouldn't do crap with
that's
that.
what happened to me last time too, though. Yeah. And that's exactly what I
No, you did bad actually. No. I mean, no.
I like listening to Yuri. He's just like, let me put Ashley in her place.
No, it was a higher lead that
Hey,
you
if
got there.
anybody
It
wants
must
to,
be
if
good.
anyone wants to put me in my place and give me the $1,000, go for it.
Right.
Oh, we will definitely get you back. So,
Yuri will take my 1,000 back.
so no, we gotta have Dan back again. The whole idea for us, and that's why this whole concept I just want to share with everybody. First of all, bring only people who close deals. This is the first thing, right? The second thing, want to bring people who can bring some value, share some experience, and of course, we want to showcase iSpeedToLead, how to pick leads. Guys, pick leads in advance. They use it as all of you and try to close. And but the whole idea is for you guys to learn. AI is just probably the easiest way to make it fun, so we don't just rely on somebody coming to us on next call and just saying, "Oh, I sent 5 contracts and that's why I'm the winner." So no, we want to have something objective. And but in the end of the day, most of calls you will see in an iSpeed arena, those like all great closers who close some deals with iSpeedToLead and outside iSpeedToLead. A lot of people who do a lot of different things, especially among agent investors. It's very hard to find somebody who is as good as Dan all across the board. And that was the exciting iSpeed arena. I thank you guys all for doing that. And having said that, guys, any last comments?
No, thank you all for joining.
Join Sub2, buy my book.
FeatureSellBook.com.
So, yep, this is what it's all about.
Follow me on Instagram.
Yes.
Please.
Absolutely. And next week, we're going to have a special Halloween iSpeed arena. So we're going to have Hans Anderson. I think Ashley is going to be Medusa. And I'll need to find myself a costume, and I'll need to find some fun opponent.
Yuri's dressing up as me.
Oh, like with red lipstick? So
yep.
Yeah, I'll probably bring my girlfriend.
Hoop earrings. Come on. Tell me in the comments.
Cutting myself in half or something. So so that's what going to go.
Yuri, share that code one more time for everybody.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave actually. So guys, Dan, if you gotta go, Ari, if you gotta go, it's fine. We're gonna stay with Ashley. Just do a little post conference if Ashley available. So I'm gonna just share the screen, show the platform. We're gonna talk about coupon. We're gonna share some of the cool things. But again, Dan, Ari, thank you both. I'll see you.
Thank you guys.
Subscribe to YouTube channel. You're gonna see the testimonial interview and more about Dan's book, where we go in particular details and his story and cool things about it. So it should be posted sometime next week. So make sure to subscribe, like. The link will be in description too, and we'll see you soon. Thank you for
Dan,
being part.
Real quick, is that your number in the chat? Did you get a text from me?
I'll hang out here for a minute. Yeah, that is my number.
Okay, perfect.
Cool. All right, guys. Congratulations.
Bye,
again.
Ari. Thank you,
everyone.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Ari. So, how did it go? Post-conference.
That was fun. That was fun.
So,
no, I like that. Dan's a really cool guy.
Was it easier than last time? Was it?
Yeah, all my stuff was working this time. So last time I couldn't get any numbers. Like I couldn't get into my deal sauce. I couldn't get into my property checker. Nothing was working. So that made it a little bit challenging. But I think the last time I was on Arena, I got terrible calls. Remember that one guy that was so mean to me? I literally go, "Why are you being so mean to me?" But he didn't want to hang up for some reason.
Just needed to say that. Why is so mean? I just
want
to give you some cash for your property. So
right.
that's what it's all about. Okay, so a couple of cool things, guys. So if you're still not a part of our school community, make sure to join. We're on the way to reaching 1,000 people. And we do weekly coaching calls. We do Monday giveaways, and iSpeed Arena is the part of this too. So again, until we're on the way to our 1,000 people, so make sure to join our free school community.
It's great over there. You get coaching calls, you guys.
All recordings there. So if you didn't get tired of Ashley, there are more things with Ashley. So inside in our section was about creative finance. Actually, they go over with the slides, with the things with Ari, Justin Taminovsky. And there's also really great Q&A with Charles Hernandez. Like it's 2 hours about creative finance. I didn't understand half of words he was saying. So
Sean Sandville too.
What tells me, yes, Sean. So when Sean will be on Arena? So so
He's like steering
Too
away
cool.
from anything YouTube.
He's cool. So that's the thing. And last guys round, again, just want to remind you, all of that is happening and possible only thanks to iSpeedToLead and to Coupon Club and to leads that we share and provided you. So I'm going to just share quickly how you can use our platform right away. And if you're still not registered for whatever reason, you just want to make sure you go and register. Registration is completely free access. You can just see what's available. And again, we talk about sellers who would like to sell their house for cash. And here's the cool thing. If they're not considering to sell, or they never picked up the phone, or they're not interested, or the information is incorrect, you can get the refund and get another lead. So you have 3 weeks to work on every lead, get a refund, and do it that way. Also, we are the most transparent company in terms of giving you all the information in advance. When we talk about call leads, you can see the AI call summary, which is very accurate. For example, the first call that Ashley had, the summary clearly said that the property in a great, perfect, amazing condition. So, and I was like, why the hell Ashley bought it? So, but anyway, she bought it. We found out there was another property, and there might be something there. So we're gonna see.
But it wasn't in amazing condition though. Because when I talked the one in Connecticut, yeah, because he said, well, he's had those tenants for 13 and 10 years. So it's not newly updated or anything, but it's in good enough condition to rent. So that is accurate, I guess.
Did you dig into that, by the way? I forgot.
I did. Yeah, I dug into it.
But did he say like how much you need to get on repairs to make it like perfect and looking shiny and rosy?
Yeah, I mean, well, he was saying with significant updates, the property value's there, but he wanted top notch anyway, so.
But did he say like how much you need to spend, to get it there?
No,
to make it perfect?
No, we didn't really get into that because he has tenants in there. I think it's been a while since he's been in there.
Got it. And I think I saw the comment people were saying like, oh, like the tenants spend 1,100. I mean, no wonder they don't want to see anybody. So it was, which is pretty low, my understanding, for that area. So
and they were mirror, like literally exact place, like it's a duplex. They were both the exact identical, same bed, bath, looks the same, and he was getting less on one, more on the other. So that didn't really make much sense to me.
Absolutely. So again, guys, 2 types of leads, exclusive and non-exclusive. So if you want the lead to be just yours, just go and grab it exclusively and it will be sold out. No one will be able to purchase it. You can preview things before you buy. If you want to go a little bit more affordable route, non-exclusive leads are here for you, active and sales status. And here's the cool thing, that
Coupon Club
leads. Not even Coupon Club tonight. So, right. So if you want to get consistent coupons, guys, you just get a Coupon Club. Coupon Club allows you to get sale leads at as low as $29. So it's always like that. You don't have to wait for a coupon when something is dropped. For example, this lead is just $29 instead of $287. So this is amazing savings. And you typically can close like 1 out of 21 to 30, again, depending on level of your experience. That's
oh my gosh. We're 1 week. 1 week away, you guys, and it increases in price.
You're correct too. So we plan to raise our pricing to $39 on November 1st. So you want to become a part of the Coupon Club, which is just $199 a month. And you get this access, plus you get sign-up bonus, all the future things. School community, when we reach 1,000 people, most likely will be for Coupon Club only. So make sure to take advantage of it right away. Having said that, if you have still objection, I don't want to get a subscription today, I want to still talk to somebody and want to try some leads, specifically for this live, we have the special coupon. For example, you can go and purchase any active lead or any sale lead. You can just click, I have another coupon. You can put Arena 90, and just till the end of the day, you'll be able to purchase this lead even for less, for $34, because it gives you 90% off for all active and sale leads on our platform. And here's another cool thing, that iSpeedToLead is probably your best platform to try different markets. So if you've been shy, you just thought it's too much money or too much time to try to attack different market, iSpeedToLead is your great choice. 18,000 leads on our platform. You can just look at them before you buy. You can use different filters. So if you ever thought, hey, let me try to close the deal in Atlanta area or San Antonio or anything like that, just pick the best leads and try to close. And again, if any leads are bad, just go to create support ticket and get a refund. Having said that, Ashley, it was nice. I bought a lead for $11 for that day. That's the whole idea. So you want to pay attention to what we do here because we drop sometimes very aggressive coupons. By the way, on the weekends, there's a lot of coupons coming all the time as well. So stay
Can I
tuned.
add something to that real
Sure.
quick? So you guys as well, just because it's something that's, you know, a sale lead and you're not paying an exclusive price doesn't mean it's not an exclusive lead, I would say, right? Because you can look at the orders, and if you have 0 orders on it, no one from their platform has ordered it. They are very open and honest about that, because I personally even tested it, like bought it and then went and looked, and I'm like, does it say 1 now? And it sure does. It does say 1, you know? So again, you can get an exclusive lead. Basically, it's not exclusive because I mean, people can rebuy it after that, but it's, do you know what I'm saying? How do I, you know what I'm saying, right? So
Sure.
0 orders, you guys.
And that's guys, the completely up to you. Like we just had the training yesterday. We were discussing if that matters.
I don't think it matters, but
it doesn't matter from the perspective which leads to buy, as long as it's not closed. But again, if it's closed, you're getting a refund. But you want to adjust. So I'm not gonna just tell you don't just imagine nobody spoke to the person if it says 5 orders. But you want to be on the softer side. You don't want to ask, hey, I understand you just filed the form and you're interested to sell. No, we want to be like, hey, my understanding that you might be interested to sell your property. Is that still the case? Or you already sold your house? Oh, I got already so many calls. Okay, I think this is awesome, right? So you got some good offer. You're signing up, or what's the story there? No, I still haven't. I'm not signing up. Okay, so here's the cool thing about me. I'm a part of large investor group, and we close a lot of deals that other investors cannot. Do you mind me asking how much do you want to get for property? Boom. But again, I started with the software side. I'm going into this side. Here's the guys another thing, just quick one. Get our iOS app. So just a reminder, I'm gonna push it more because you're not only getting cool notifications, you can get free bonuses with the
I
wheel.
love the spin wheel. I always hit
This
the
is
bonus.
on iOS app. You get the spins. Again, we're gonna have Black Friday soon. Oh, there's a cool noise there too. So, and you can convert the points into getting a bonus bounce to get leads. So I don't want to hear any objections on somebody saying like, oh, I don't have any money or something like that. Guys, we do giveaways every Monday. We have the wheel. We send a bunch of coupons all the time. We do giveaways even outside of that, you know, and do a lot of things. So pay attention to what we do. You will close deals. But the whole idea is for you that I'm trying to share that real estate industry really underestimates the value of time and how much people are spending on just trying to get motivated seller. And iSpeedToLead just telling you, hey, just for as low as $29, or sometimes like, hey, you got free balance, maybe you got some cool coupon, you can get real leads, save time. Maybe you get a job meanwhile, because, you know, from last I've heard, the employment rate is still pretty low in the United States of America. So, but again, it will be better for your family. You don't spend time on just pretending that you're an investor, and you actually contribute to your family. Just spend time with your kids. Like, doesn't matter. I know like a lot of people do it part-time. So, and you can find way cooler things to do. You can earn money in way more different kind of ways. And hey, when the great lead pops with a good deal predictor score, with a cool summary, there is the bonuses, there are things. Maybe you won in giveaway, just grab a lead and see how it goes. And again, just a reminder, you gotta still execute. 60% a good lead. I'll admit that. You gotta get a good lead. But again, 10% your ability to read on our platform, 30% is your ability to use the decent script. And again, we saw it yesterday. It was actually like we were doing some training, and the guys who even closed some deals, they got nervous because we were all watching together. How not to get nervous? Let's say you're in a bad mood. Let's say you got nervous. Let's say some pressure. Let's say you argued with your spouse, or maybe you're just in a bad mood. Your team lost or something, but you want to make calls. the script will help you to be on the same page, even if you're in a bad mood. So that's the whole reason why you want to do those things. And again, the more exit strategies, the better. So you saw Dan shifting to, hey, let me tell you about evaluation of your property. He's gonna listen, and he'll beat most agents any day, anytime. Like nobody's gonna beat him side by side.
Yeah.
I'm imagining this. I spoke to plenty of agents, guys. No disrespect to you. You guys are not as sharp as that. And the reason why he's sharp too, by the way, because he was investor like long time ago. Initially, he got his agent license and he accelerated an agent side.
He has a lot of tools.
But he kept this thing. So he has those two options in Ashley's side. So she does cash. She goes into creative. She can do innovations. She can do plenty of things as well. It allows them to maximize on every lead. I haven't said that the last cool feature that we just got is even if some of you want to get the lead exclusive, let's say I don't want anybody else to touch the lead that I bought. We have a cool feature right now. So when you buy a lead, even for $11 or $5 or $29, doesn't matter. There is the feature to buy out leads. So you can go, let's say you spoke to the lead, you really liked it, it just fell, you just paid $29, and you can just buy out the lead. And I'm gonna show you how to do that. So for example, here's a sale lead. Let me find one, and I'm just gonna buy one. Even this one, let me take C1, so you guys don't say that I picked some.
One that has the 0 orders is the ones you can buy out. So
yeah,
that
San John, Indiana, fully renovated. I think you guys wouldn't mind if I just buy it out. So I'm gonna just buy it for $29. If I have a coupon club, I'm gonna buy it for just $29. So in your case, if you don't have coupon club, which you absolutely should, I'm just gonna use the code ARENA90 till the end of the day. So which is actually $14. So which is great. So even if you have coupon club, go and use that. I'm gonna pay now. So I'm gonna buy this lead. And right now it gives me option buy out the lead, but I don't want to buy right away unless you really like the lead and you see and you really want it. But I'll skip. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go into my CRM. If it went to your CRM, it's fine. But I'm gonna try to dial. I'm gonna get in touch with the seller. And let's say I had a conversation like Ashley had with the person who
in Orlando.
In Orlando, who she's very confident she's gonna close. And let's say the seller was a sale lead. So after this conversation, if she doesn't want anybody else to talk to this person, she just can go back in her CRM and click buy out. And for just $199, this lead is yours. Same price, by the way, if you would buy it exclusively. Yeah, you paid initial price because you waited, but it's bought out. Nobody else is gonna buy the lead, and it's sold out. And again, for those of you who might be interested, so how does it look but when it's bought out? So every lead that is purchased exclusively or bought out, we show on our platform as well. So they will look like this. So sold out, sold via fixed price mode. So the exclusive lead, we are the only company that have that many leads, and we show you full transparency on which leads are sold out. So that's the whole story, guys. Go and close some deals. Again, get our iOS app, register on our platform, still registered. Ashley, it was great to see you. I'll see you next.
Nice seeing you as well.
As a co-host, congrats with the win. Next win is
thank you.
Halloween Friday, so we'll try to make it fun. So tune in, and we're gonna see you all soon. Take care.
All righty, bye guys.